The Gettysburg Museum of History, located right here in the center of Gettysburg, PA. Owner and curator Eric Dorr grew up here and has spent his life collecting and preserving history through artifacts ranging from the Civil War, the Battle of Gettysburg, World War II, presidential items, pop culture, and more. His museum is free and open to visitors Wednesday through Sunday, 11 to 5 p.m., where you can stop by and immerse yourself in some of the most amazing artifacts that you would never believe exist in the middle of Gettysburg. If you're a fan of Band of Brothers and Everything Easy Company, you'll love his exhibit featuring the Dick Winters collection and artifacts from D-Day. You can even own your own piece of history by buying one of the many relics they have for sale in the museum and on the website gettysburgmuseumofhistory.com. The Gettysburg Museum of History is a non-profit 501c3 organization with a foundation that allows all purchases and donations to keep the museum operating and open free of charge. They have been featured on the History Channel, the Travel Channel, the Smithsonian Channel, and the Science Channel. Now you can check them out on American Artifact, the series on the YouTube channel, The History Underground. So that's the Gettysburg Museum of History at 219 Baltimore Street or the gettysburgmuseumofhistory.com.
From the Gettysburg Museum of History Studios, high atop Baltimore Street, in a maximum security facility complete with central air, it's AG Today.
This is Ken Gavin.
Hi, this is Jim Hessler.
This is Dan Casella from the No Pollution of Cowardice South Jersey in the Civil War podcast.
Hi, this is Greg Elder.
Hi, this is Kelly Gormley.
Hi, I'm Nick Vascuzzi, and I'm from Pittsburgh, and I absolutely love addressing Gettysburg with Matt. Listen, he's got the greatest salmon jerky you've ever had in your life.
I love this podcast.
You're listening to Addressing Gettysburg
Today.
Gettysburg, wow.
Where did this idea come from?
Okay, hello everybody, and happy Merry Christmas, ho ho ho, and all that other jazz. Welcome to the final show of AG Today, and it is just a lovely day outside. It's windy, it's cold, it's winter, right? You love that.
I do love it.
And I hate you for it. It's terrible.
You love me.
No, I do, in spite of the fact that you love winter. What do you love about winter? So I know you gave us a list that one time. Is it still there? Man, the cleaning lady hasn't shown up in months.
I left it here on purpose.
No.
All right, top 10 reasons why winter is better than summer.
Okay, let's hear it.
Less humidity.
Okay.
Ooh. More variety of clothing.
Ooh.
A fresh coat of snow. There's nothing better than that.
Well, yeah, that's true.
Fewer allergies.
What is it?
Less allergies.
Not in my house.
Ooh.
Fewer.
You made fun of me
right.
last time for this. Fewer insects.
Yes.
Less sweat.
Yes.
Ooh. The holidays. You can see the stars so much better.
Yes, very clear. No atmosphere.
Yeah.
Little atmosphere.
It's cozy.
Until you start sweating. Yeah, that's true.
You have a sweat issue.
Well, I have a heat issue.
Christmas Vacation.
It's a great movie. Debbie, stop sewing in the back there.
And you can use your clothes to cover your fat.
Yeah, that's
easier.
That's what I like about winter most. That's the only thing I like about it is the layering, the fat disguising, and
which I did not do well today.
No, okay. Well, I think you look fine. I think you look fine.
Because you love me. But
where'd you get that dress?
It's not a dress.
What is it? Shirt? Where'd you get that shirt?
I have no idea.
All right.
But it's multiple layers. So one day I spilled a chocolate milk on it.
Right.
And it has all these layers. And it went down through all the way through.
Layers. Well, they're very thin layers.
I had to clean all.
Oh, well, but it also could be like artistic. Having it that way. Anyway, it's Christmas, ladies and gentlemen. It's the holiday season, of course. And as is tradition on Addressing Gettysburg, the last show of the year is all over the place. We have a lot of guests today. We have spiked rum. Or, sorry, not spiked rum.
What?
Spiked cider. Spiked rum would be awesome. We have spiked cider, and we have Santa and Mrs. Claus are coming in, and Rebekah Foster is here to sing us a Christmas song. And And of course, we have nationally known Michael 6 Questions Lentz and Debbie 2 Questions Jones, who were in the Wall Street Journal this week. We'll talk to them. We have a lot to cover today, and I'll just tell you all this who are watching live. When the picture freezes, just stick around. You'll still hear the audio, and I'll put the full motion picture up tomorrow. Yeah.
Turn your camera
and all
or
that
turn
stuff.
your thing so the cord's not in front of your face.
Oh no, but that's the way I like it.
You're so full.
I know. I've tried to get him to do this for years.
Yeah,
You know?
I just nobody wants to see my face.
That's not true. You're
That's very
adorable.
true. My mother at Thanksgiving, she goes, "Can you do something? Can you get a bigger microphone and put it in front of your face? We need to cover more of it." That's what my mother said. So.
The best part was me calling you on Thanksgiving.
You did. You called me on Thanksgiving. Thanksgiving falls on Thursdays.
Uh-huh.
And you called me and you said, "Do we have a show tonight?"
Because you said it. I looked at the website and
Oh, that's
the
right.
thing, and it said premiering in like so many minutes, and I was like, I'm
Right.
in York.
No, I recorded a happy Thanksgiving message on my way to Jersey, and I thought, well, I'll just schedule it to come out when the show's coming
Yeah.
on, and that was it. So no,
I had a panic.
But you called me and you were all panicking. I was in New Jersey. I'm like, hell no, I'm not going and doing a show tonight. Colby,
would've
how are
been
you in the
funny,
back there?
Man, doing good. Can't complain. Got my beanie on. My ears are warm.
I noticed.
You know?
Yeah, I know. Good for you. Good for you. All right. Are you excited about today's show? I know the Christmas season is one of your favorites, and Mike is certainly excited back there.
I mean, yeah, when you got one of Santa's elves back here with you, it's hard not to be excited.
Which one is that, Mike?
It's Mike. Yeah,
Mike.
man, look at him.
All right, very good. Our guest right now is Jill Sellers. You know her from Main Street, Gettysburg. She's been on the show before, and welcome back, Jill. Good to have you.
Oh, it's great to be here.
So, all right, the Christmas festival starts on Saturday, right?
No, it starts tomorrow.
Tomorrow's
Ta-da.
Friday. Tomorrow's
Yep.
Friday. Okay, so it starts tomorrow. And what can people look forward to this year?
So a lot of the things that they've come to know and love, but some things that we've added that we try to change and introduce some new things every year. So starting tomorrow through Sunday, we'll have 4 stages of entertainment. So live entertainment starting at 5 o'clock tomorrow through 3 o'clock on Sunday.
Now, where's it going to be? All over the place, or?
So 4 stages. So one is the Arts Oasis on Lincoln Square, the Library Stage on Baltimore Street.
Okay.
Steinway Avenue has a stage now down near
nice.
ABC, and a new stage this year at the Children's Museum on Baltimore Street.
Oh, very nice.
Dun, dun, dun.
And the whole road is closed? That whole stretch, or just parts?
No, just parts. Just parts. We
Okay.
can't close. It is a state road. It is hard to close even portions, so we try to manage it accordingly.
Is the stage in the road or on the side of the road in a parking lot or something?
Which one?
Anyway, well, I mean, I know that like
They're
the
all
one in the
different.
square is off on the side there.
Correct.
The one, let's say, in front of the library.
The one in front of the library is on the library steps.
Okay.
But the road is closed in front of it, so you can.
So we can stand there.
You can hang out right in front of it. Plenty
Okay.
of room. Yeah.
And then Steinway, is that closed?
That portion of the road is closed.
Nice.
And yeah, so there'll be chairs and places to sit, things to eat, things to drink.
All right.
Well, come hang out.
And who are some of the musical acts that we have?
We have lots of local favorites. So Faith Noel, Nick Mitch, the Willies. I need to look at my
The
list.
Willies have
There's-
been around a while.
They've been around for a long time.
Yeah.
They are just super. They have such a great crowd. And we also have a lot of several kids groups that are coming, which I'm really excited about. So some children's groups, the St. Xavier Choir, the Dallastown Middle School Choir is coming. We have a martial arts class that's going to come
know
do
him.
a demonstration. It's going to be super. Hanover School of Ballet is coming to do a presentation, as well as Vibe, which is a studio down in Bonneville. So.
And what is Ice Avenue?
Ice Avenue is something totally new this year. So 19 businesses along Baltimore Street have sponsored individual ice sculptures. So you're going to find 19 different ice sculptures in front of their businesses, as well as a live ice carving on Saturday at 10 o'clock. And you can go and get your picture taken on the ice throne after it's carved.
Nice.
Pretty cool.
Sounds cold.
Yeah.
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 But it'll be fun. It'll be cold out, so it's not like it's going to melt.
It's not going to melt.
The Majestic Theater has a couple things going on. What are they doing?
Oh my gosh, the Majestic has been such an awesome partner. So we are rolling out the the Gettysburg Christmas movie this year,
Yep.
which is exciting. So that's the 6th through the 12th. I believe it's sold out. So
Is that nightly?
It is nightly.
Oh, wow.
Yeah,
Okay,
so
cool.
that is super exciting. And for the first year ever, the Totem Pole's production of A Christmas Carol is happening at the same time the Christmas festival is. So we're kicking that off tomorrow night too.
Wow. So the Gettysburg Christmas is sold out 6 nights. Is it one playing a night or one showing a night or?
No, two showings a night.
Jeez, really? And it's sold out.
Sold
Good.
out.
I'm
It's
so
sold
happy
out,
to hear
sold
that.
out 2 days ago. Yes.
So if you go and watch it, you haven't seen it before, I think you'll enjoy it. But stick around through the credits and you'll see that my name is not mentioned for a B camera.
It is mentioned in other places.
It's
though.
not mentioned for C or D camera either.
Yeah, it's mentioned as an assistant to Mr. Majors and addressing Gettysburg for concierge services. I bet you didn't know we do that.
Do you?
We did then.
Yeah,
Oh, you
I was
did
going to say
then?
not
Oh,
often.
so
Just for that, though.
I can't call on you for that now. Is that what you're telling me? Okay, got it.
I mean, you would know better than
So
I.
you'll be no help to me this weekend.
Probably
Is that what you're
not.
saying?
Yeah.
Okay,
Oh no,
got it.
I'm sleeping. No. I'm taking the guide exam on Saturday, and then afterwards we have our Christmas party.
Love it.
And we have like 120 people signed up for that, and that's going to be interesting to see how that goes.
Well, when you're done with that, bring them all into town.
Well, is anything going on after 9 in town?
Yeah, everything's going on till we have music until 10 o'clock.
Well,
Yeah.
okay. We'll miss it. I'll miss it.
He doesn't sound excited
I'll
about
be
it.
exhausted. No. I mean, of course, people can go where they want to go, but
Absolutely.
it ends at 9. Of course, we'll probably end up staying last.
Yeah.
The first to arrive, last to leave.
Okay.
But but everybody else can go out there.
You can come downtown on Sunday too, because there's lots going on Sunday as well.
And now this is only one weekend, though.
Correct.
Right. It used to be 2 weekends. The first 2? No, never.
No, one time.
One time it was.
One time it was.
And then you said no.
It just really was too diluted to have it over 2 weekends. It just really wasn't.
Are you saying diluted or diluted?
I'm talking about the festival. I was talking about being. Anyway, I'm not going to talk
about
how
the festival,
diluted
not
you
me.
are.
Yeah,
right, exactly. I wasn't going to go there, but then you
No,
did.
go there.
Anyway,
Go there.
That's what this show's
Yeah,
about.
that's exactly right.
Yeah, it was just it just wasn't enough to cover. We would really have to just. I mean, the festival as it is about $80,000 to $100,000 lift.
Yeah.
So
people don't realize to put on a free event,
no,
it's expensive.
Yeah.
very expensive. So
And there's like 2 people in her office.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, so wow, you've got double the staff I have. That's pretty good.
that's pretty good.
Yeah.
So yeah.
So I feel your pain. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. We'll talk about that.
I
later.
do.
Yeah.
I do. No, I feel it.
You're
Believe
diluted.
me, I feel it.
Yeah. I got it. So okay.
All right.
Yeah, but that doesn't. Anyway, but that doesn't. None of that happens without the sponsors that step up and make those
Sure.
contributions. Because
Absolutely.
none of that comes. None of that comes. We do have a lot of really generous in-kind donations and other things that help us make ends meet.
Mm-hmm.
But a lot of it is just everything from the printing of fancy maps to help people get around to the signage that happens to all the advertising and everything, little things from tents to porta potties that have to happen to, when we're expecting this many people.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And what time does it end on Sunday? Did you say
3 o'clock?
3 o'clock. Okay, so there is time for people who maybe are taking the guide exam and going to the party too. We can all meet there on Sunday, and we have till 3 o'clock to Christmasly festivize.
Absolutely.
Yes.
Awesome. Anything else you want to add about it before I know you're in a hurry?
I do. I have a few other things to do before tomorrow. No, so we've got some of our partners is the Festival Tavern, which is on Lincoln Square. So we have local establishments that have helped us put that together. That is a special arrangement that we have, and it's a fundraiser for next year's. So I invite people to come. Have a beverage, drink responsibly, but just really enjoy that part of it. We have all sorts of free games, activities, prizes, giveaways, go hunt for elves, go take selfies with all of our characters that are out there. And please, the whole purpose of the festival is really to promote our downtown businesses.
Yeah.
So,
Stop in the businesses.
Yeah, stop in, bring your Christmas
Buy
list,
something.
go shopping, come stay for the weekend,
We have a lot of good stores here in town, and especially, not just for the history nerd in your family. We've got all types of stores here that I think you'll find some nice stuff in.
Amazon's not going to miss your business, but our local businesses will.
What a great point.
Yeah.
That is right. Amazon doesn't need your business.
No,
but
they-
our little businesses do.
They do. So
Because our little businesses have big hearts.
Oh, that's lovely.
Thank you.
Look at him so proud of himself.
I'm very proud.
I know. Would you write that down in your list?
It's recorded here for everybody to hear and remind themselves.
My
for
secondary
posterity.
list of things that annoy me about Matt.
Thank you so much.
Get that notebook over there.
Yeah.
Okay.
That's Bethany laughing. Did you hear that?
Thank you.
Yeah. Okay. So I'll let you go then, Jill. Thank you very much for coming on.
Yeah,
Thank you for all the hard work that you do with Main Street Gettysburg. I know you did the bench for Pete Carmichael. We did that, and I was happy to contribute to that. And it's over there by Kodori's, right?
Correct.
Yeah. So go have a seat and talk to Pete.
Yeah.
Have a seat and talk to Pete.
Have a seat and talk to Pete.
Yeah.
He would love that because you can just hear him. Are you serious?
Yeah,
Can you hear him
exactly.
saying that?
It's like, I don't do that. Yeah.
Are you serious?
Yeah.
But no. Yeah, I miss that guy.
Oh, yeah, I know.
Yeah. All right. I will see everybody this weekend downtown. There's no reason not to be there.
All right.
Are you going to stop by on Saturday? Or are you going to be roaming around?
Stop by where?
At Rupp.
Oh.
Where?
At Rupp.
Oh, of course. Yeah. I'm going to try to stop by.
I'll be in the tent.
I'm going to try to stop by everywhere if I get.
She'll make her rounds.
Yeah. I've got my checklist. So.
All right. We'll say hi.
Around.
All right. All right.
All right,
Thanks
Jill.
to everybody.
Thank you very much.
Appreciate the help.
Yes, ma'am. Thank you.
See you later.
Merry
We'll talk to you
Christmas.
next time. Merry Christmas to you.
Bye.
Good luck. That was wonderful.
Yay.
All right. And now next we have somebody coming in who a lot of people said when he was on last time earlier this year was one of the funniest guests we've ever had.
True story. Except for us just being us.
Right. And Grant on the phone in Australia. But he was one of the funniest guests. By the way, ladies and gentlemen, the phone lines are open throughout the whole time. Call in, wish us a happy Thanksgiving.
The cider.
And no, that's the one he brought for me, right? No. Let's just put that away from my
nobody
electronics.
has given me anything
Well,
Here.
Actually, could we get Bethany a cup of cider, please? Extra love, if you know what I'm saying.
Don't do that.
And Jake Shindell is his name. I'm going to have to really raise the camera for this guy because he is a tall brother. And there we go. I'm sorry. Go ahead.
Party on, Wayne.
Yes, Bethany, there is.
Party on, Garth. Jake, a lot of people said, Jake, so funny. A couple of people told me that weekend after you were on the show, they came to town and went into the Ragged Edge, had never heard of the Ragged Edge.
Yes.
And they went in and they wanted to see you because they thought you were so funny and you maybe would make them laugh as you serve the coffee. Maybe you do a pratfall and spill it or something like that. And they're very disappointed to find out that you weren't there that day.
Well, maybe I should give them a sweatshirt.
Maybe. Oh, and he's got another one.
Or maybe there's two.
Another sweatshirt. Wow. Oh my God, Jake, this is amazing.
How did you even do that?
Well, I saw them hanging out in the green room over here. From the
last time you were here.
I have mine at home and I wear it proudly.
Well, actually, yes. Now we can give away.
There's a large in there that I was not going to try to fit in.
You haven't fit in the large since 8th grade.
Why you're all hunched over like that?
So now,
what's happening?
Now
because I was 800 degrees.
maybe at the party we can maybe give these away as a door prize or something like that.
That's a great idea.
But these are special because they're soaked in Jake's sweat now.
Oh yeah.
Hey, no, number 5, no sweat.
What? Oh, no sweat.
Yeah.
No sweat.
For winter. Your favorite winter things. Yeah. All right. Good.
He listens to me.
Yeah. See, I was listening. I was paying attention. Yeah. You're welcome.
I like that he had the number memorized.
Yeah. Well, I think it's
number 5.
Yeah.
Right.
Was it 5, 6?
It was 5.
Yeah. Yay.
So, Jay, I was reading the thing. Jake.
This is Mike. Is this a stress ball? Yeah.
I think so.
It can be. Just take it off.
Yeah.
So how's your year been? How's 2024 for you?
Good. Yeah. It's been a good year. I can't complain. I have a
Business
2-year-old and
family
an
good?
almost 4-year-old.
Everything's good.
Yes,
Right.
everything's good.
Good. Now, what do you like to do on Christmas? I know you're a big Yuletide celebrator. You love it.
Yeah, well,
you and I were talking before about how much you love the holidays.
Actually, earlier today, I was because I've been listening to the Holly station a lot in my car on Sirius because the Holly, you know, like
the Holly
the Sirius,
the Christmas
station, because my kids and my wife love Christmas music and whatever. So this morning when I was working, what was I listening to? Tool.
That's a good
because I need to get out of this lane.
I would have gone with like Pantera.
I was like, maybe I'll put on some 9 Inch Nails. It's only 6 o'clock. Maybe that's not a good choice.
Maybe Tool is the better way to go.
Tool is definitely the better way to go.
Yeah, that's interesting. I don't listen to.
I love Christmas. Love Christmas.
Yeah, well, you have kids now.
Yes, I do.
So you see the joy in their eyes,
I have at least 2 that I know of.
That you know of, right? I've heard about you, so I'm sure you've got about 15
7.
that you don't know of.
Right.
I'm just kidding.
Foreign countries.
Foreign.
That's where they reside.
That's the way to do it, right? They can't get you then.
Exactly.
Child
they
support
don't follow your child support
to Bali?
No extradition.
Right. Well, good for you.
That works.
I'm glad that there's Shindells all over the world now.
Well, we're trying to repopulate the species.
Yeah, good for you.
It's called Shindell.
Shindell.
Countries.
Yeah, it depends on the country.
What else?
I thought we were done. I brought gifts. I mean,
he did. He brought
gifts. You got the sweatshirts.
Yeah.
You brought the apple cider, the spiked cider, which no one has yet to bring me.
Rum.
It was. Do I have a mug or somewhere? I thought I had one of them.
No.
I thought I had a mug.
Oh, that's too bad.
That is too bad.
I got some. You want some?
Nah. Yeah. Thank you though for asking. I appreciate that. No, so really, what else, Jake? What else? What did you brought? What you brought? What you brought the cider, right? And the reminded us of the sweatshirts.
Yeah. And I brought Gosling's rum.
Yes.
Yeah.
Ryan Gosling's rum.
Yeah, Ryan Gosling. No.
Keep talking.
It's sorry.
That's my favorite ginger beer.
Right. Well, that's how they.
You're doing so good, dude.
Yeah. Hey, move the mic out of the way. I can't see my fat face.
Thank you, Cindy.
Yeah,
I was trying to make it better.
Well, I know, and I'm trying to figure out what to.
I know.
I mean,
I will say,
and then we'll just angle it up.
I will say, as far
go.
as guests go, you are the best at keeping your mouth as close as you can to the mic. I mean, you follow that thing,
and he doesn't need to because he actually speaks up.
Yeah, right.
It's impressive.
I speak loudly. Yeah.
Some would call that your man voice.
Right.
Yes.
Yes.
Right. Okay. So anyway, you're in your man voice, and you say,
and I brought Ryan Gosling's rum.
Yes, which is delicious.
Spiked rum.
This is you made this cider yourself. This isn't store bought.
Mason-Dixon cider.
Is it?
No. It was that was no. No, we're on the Mason-Dixon though. So
I see what you're saying. But everything's called Mason-Dixon now, including a distillery. So I thought maybe, but no. I thought, but you actually put the apples in the little barrel and you stomped them with your feet, right? Which is not how they make cider, but you thought they did.
No.
And it gives it a little extra flavor.
Right.
Yeah,
yes,
like the toenail that I spit out earlier.
Yeah, a little foot. Yeah.
You know.
Yeah, but the thing about the feet.
It was bedazzled too.
But the feet, no sweat.
No sweat.
Because it's winter.
Yes, true.
Bedazzled.
Number 5 on the list.
Bedazzled toenail. That's funny.
Yeah.
No, but really, so you with Ragged Edge, I mean, you're all over the place. You're a huge Ben DiCarlo fan. No, you're a huge presence in the town.
Yes.
Well, thanks.
You're all over the place. Okay,
Who
Ragged
doesn't
Edge.
love presents.
Now let me ask you a question. Okay, because we're teamed up with Bantam Roasters.
Yeah.
We have our wonderful blend called Little Ground Top.
Oh.
You didn't know this?
No, I didn't know that.
Well, we have it.
That's awesome.
And it's flying off the shelves, by the way. Well, you know what? I should keep some here for gifts, but I don't think that far ahead.
Yeah.
But you guys are somehow affiliated. How does that work? Because Chad has
Didn't we have this story last time?
No, we had the story about you falling off a train last time.
That's right. You fell off a train and a friend of yours had his foot run over.
I thought we were
going
to talk about my colonoscopy.
Oh, you want to talk about that? Well, first explain to me how you and Bantam are affiliated.
And then go straight on into colonoscopy.
Maybe the stories might be better the other way.
Like,
I mean,
all right,
as the coffee goes through you, so are the days of our lives.
Yeah, right.
Right there. Right into the colonoscopy.
Yeah.
Like grinds through the hourglass. So are the days of our lives.
Yes.
So, okay, you...
Chad and I are really good friends.
Okay.
And Chad worked for me for years, and, you know, that location, I took over from Max Felty. Because they had their little gift shop in there, and it was like the
pit stop.
the pit stop. Yeah. And I took that over for the 150th, but couldn't really get things going. Chad came along, took it over, did his own thing, and he roasts all of our coffee.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah.
All right. Now let's talk about your ass.
Okay.
So you had a colonoscopy recently. Was this your first one?
Yes.
Okay.
I'm
How old
only
are you?
45.
Okay. But that's when they say you're supposed to. Okay.
I've been having them for a long time now.
Yeah, she's been having.
I'm not 45.
She used to get them for fun.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, yeah.
She's like, oh, I've heard of that. That
It's
sounds like fun.
I feel like I need to be cleaned out.
Oh.
Let's do it.
Yeah. I mean, it definitely cleaned me out.
and you feel great the day you wake up after the day of fasting and cleaning, right? You just feel. I felt great at least.
Yeah. Yeah.
The day of the cleansing was horrible.
Right.
But the next morning I felt up and I was like, I'm going to go for a jog before this thing, right?
Yeah.
But okay, so now
and that's not true.
That never enters his mind.
I had to get one too at 45.
Right.
And then there was a coding error when they sent, so I got all ready to go. This was a year ago, right? All ready to go. Go in, and they're like, "That'll be $5,000," and I was like, "Go F yourself! I'm not paying $5,000. This is a screening. This is there's no problem here."
Yeah,
because she's like, and then so I go in and talk to the doctors. They call the doctor that ordered it, and then they realized they had coded it wrong, and so the insurance company. So now I'm like, "Well, can you just tell the insurance? No, you have to go back to the doctor, have her code it correctly." So then it took another year. So I finally had mine in October. So Jake.
So you got something up your butt 1 year.
No.
And then you got rammed in the butt the next year.
There's children watching the show. What the hell is wrong with you?
Yeah. Well, I'm just saying.
No. I'm saying that nothing happened the first time.
Right. Oh, okay.
I cleansed the first time.
Right. Okay.
This time I go in. Now I was pre-traumatized, right? At the thought of it.
Yeah. Right.
Were you?
Yes.
It's horrifying.
Yes. I was very anxious about the whole thing because I was like, I'm going to be very hungry and very angry with.
No, that was the least of my worries. I wasn't worried about either of those things. I was worried about a camera going up my butt with a team of 5 people standing around. That wasn't really cool. So we go in. Right. And, they do all this stuff and the texture vitals and, talk to you and all that crap.
Literally crap.
Put you on the gurney and they wheel you into the room and then you meet the team that's going to violate you. Right. And then, so
I immediately looked at the TV and I said, my ass is going to be on TV.
Yeah. See, the TV was behind my head, so I didn't see that. But all I remember was talking to the anesthesiologist. And I don't remember what about, but I was talking, and I just remember going, "I'll see you later," and then I went out, right? And then I woke.
Did you see him later?
No.
Oh.
No.
Not even
room,
socially?
Different room. Not even bumped into him at the supermarket.
Hey, remember that time?
Yeah. If I did colonoscopies for a living, I would probably shop elsewhere as well.
No, nothing, huh?
So
it's like suddenly I'm going to Frederick for Giant.
Yeah.
Right. So it was actually, I mean, because you're out during the actual procedure.
Yeah.
Right. So it's a piece of cake.
Right.
Because of that.
Great.
But it's the anxiety, the anticipation.
Right.
It's just horrifying. So what was your experience like? Tell me.
I mean, very similar. I think it's kind of routine.
Yeah.
But yeah, I mean, I showed up and, made a couple jokes to the nurses.
Right.
Didn't laugh at any of them.
Oh, I
And
see.
was like-
I specifically requested funny nurses.
Yeah, I was like, come on, like
Yeah.
what? Like why are you not laughing? What?
Do you ever look at people like that and go, "I'm funny, goddammit"?
Yeah. Oh, yes. Well,
Yeah.
after the colonoscopy conversation, can we talk about my vasectomies?
Yes.
Because that is funny.
Vasectomies.
Right.
Snip, snap, snip, snap.
Yeah. Yeah.
How do you have me's?
Too big. Too many surgeries. No, it was the first time I guess they missed one because there's two,
Could have been
and
a
I
real
guess
liability later on, huh?
yeah, exactly. So good thing I went and did the checkup,
Jeez,
and then
jeez.
I had to go back and have it a second time. But anyway,
Good
that's
for you.
Yeah.
Good for you. Wow,
Yeah.
Jake.
Yeah.
That's amazing.
I know. Hey, what else do you want to know? This was a funny tidbit. I don't know. Did you get pictures?
Yes.
Oh, that's fun.
Were they all internal pictures?
Yeah, not the one.
See, and I was like, why is their hair there? I was like, oh, what?
Right.
Were they scouting me out? They were like,
Yeah. No, it's they show you from entrance all the way through.
Yeah.
The flattering point of your body.
Oh my God.
Yeah.
I was like,
why did you include that photo?
Yeah.
Well, I mean, the internal ones, like I see, like, why that could
nice
be
and clean,
Yeah.
empty. It's like, wow, okay.
Yeah. But the external one, maybe you didn't need to include that. Yeah.
Anne says health issues should be off limits, boring, and not entertaining. Please stop.
Oh. Okay.
I was going to see how long we could go before. Okay. Well, anyway.
Yeah. Okay.
Then I had this cough.
Yes.
And sputum came up all the time.
Are you just trying to
I'm
say
just
the
trying to
most
gross out
disgusting
Anne.
things?
Yeah. I love when like new viewers come in and they comment. It's like, this is a show I've never watched before, and now I'm going to tell you how it should be. And,
Right.
yes,
Exactly.
yes.
Yes.
But thank you for watching.
Yeah.
That's not your mom or anything, is it, Anne?
No.
My mother's name is not Anne.
No, not yours. His.
Oh, her mother's name Anne?
Her middle name is Anne.
My middle name is Anne.
But she's not really good with technology, so I'm going to
so
guess
it's probably
that's
not her.
Not her.
Yeah.
All right, and then the other thing is in the I think in February we're back on for the trivia night that we had last year.
Yes,
and we're going to do
February
that.
15th.
What's on the menu? Wings again? Not wings. I'm sorry, tacos.
Yeah, well, that's
was an
that's
awesome
what Rob.
Dude, that was
that's
fun.
what Rob told me.
Yeah, so good. We'll just go with what works, right?
It was great.
Yeah,
I'm
it was
good
very
with
good.
tacos.
Yeah,
You
good.
know,
Do I get to sneak into the kitchen and get pop again?
of course.
Okay, thank
Yeah, yeah. And once I figure out what pop is,
you. Soda. He thought I said pot the last time. He was like,
Yeah.
He was like,
she
what?
said. That's what she said.
I mean, the Lutherans are very open and accepting, but
Now, don't talk about health and religion.
yeah,
It's boring.
right. That's true. Yeah.
I love the audience.
Crickets. You need to get a cricket sound,
I love the audience. Anne says her thing. I read it. Marie says, this is an anything goes show. Peter Zach says, no, stop. Sarn says, can it, Anne? Peter Zach says, it's butt stuff Thursday.
Butt stuff Thursday.
All right, seriously, this is a Christmas show.
It is
What
a Christmas
the hell
show.
is pop, Grant says?
What pop? Beth?
It's
Oh,
soda.
yeah. You don't know pop? What do you call soda down in Swaziland? Where are you? No, where is he?
He's in
Australia.
Australia.
Thank you. What do you call soda down there? Is what I would like to know, Grant.
I just like the answer pop. Bethany's from Clarion.
Oh,
Yes, thank you.
can we
You just reminded
segue
me
then
of
right now into my Christmas gift?
I'm
real
from
quick?
Clarion.
your Christmas what?
The Christmas gift I got at work.
Yeah, what'd you get?
Okay, you have to continue your conversation and then come back to me.
Okay, so can we stop the show to talk about what I want to talk about? Okay,
Yeah,
good.
please.
Wait, I'm going to go do something else and then come back to me.
Yeah,
okay,
exactly.
great. Well,
Yeah.
speaking of Christmas gifts, Jake,
Yeah.
what?
All right, I'm done.
What?
Oh.
Oh my my God. For those of you in the live audience, she'll have them on. We'll do for the next segment is we'll stop the feed and start a new one. She has clarion earrings and in the shape of Pennsylvania. Wow. Are you going to wear those to the party, please?
Oh, I was most definitely going to wear them to the party. And she knew that my ears
Don't get any
weren't pierced.
chocolate milk on those, though.
I know, right?
No.
My ears aren't pierced, so she made clip-ons. They're my favorite.
So this person made these?
Yes.
Wow, that's talent.
She has one of those laser things.
Yeah,
but
sure. Wow, look at you. I mean, they're very 80s too.
Yeah.
Even though they didn't have wood in the 80s.
Yeah,
there they are.
I like that.
They had leaded gasoline then too.
Who made that? You want to say the person's name?
Her name's Megan.
Megan.
Worley.
Great job, Megan.
And she works for Battlegrounds Hospitality at the Visitor
You don't have
Center.
to give her whole life story.
No, but that's how we know each other. We worked.
Oh, okay.
And she ran into me in the hallway and she said, "I have a gift for you on my desk in the kitchen." So I went downstairs. I'm like, how am I going to know?
Mm-hmm. Right.
What the hell
Which
this
is mine.
And they were, I didn't know what it was at all. And then these were laying there. I'm like, those are mine.
That's obviously yours. Yeah.
Makes me so happy.
Well, very good. Very good. What, did you get any early Christmas gifts yet? Maybe from staff or anything, or your kids? Maybe the kids give you something.
No.
Okay.
No, I'm very low maintenance. I don't know if you can tell by my everything.
The appearance. Yeah. He's like me.
I'm very low maintenance.
Fall out of bed if your clothes from yesterday and the day before don't smell so bad. Put them on again.
Yeah, exactly. Why not?
I feel like that's the best way to live life.
It is. I mean, if you're not sweating like a pig.
Yeah. Number 5.
No sweat.
No sweat.
Number 5, no sweat, exactly. Mm-hmm. Which is bull, by the way, because everybody, you go into a place, right? And if it's really cold outside, the people inside, the fairer people inside, you know what I'm saying? The fairer sex inside makes it so that you crank the heat up to 78 degrees.
Right.
And then you're immediately.
And then you're bundled up because you're like, all I need to do is bundle up for my transit, but once I'm at my destination, I could take a layer or two off and I'll be fine. But then you get down to your underwear, because it's so hot inside. And I that's why I hate winter. It's harder for me to regulate my temperature.
I think you're full of poo.
I'm not.
No, you didn't hear the story.
I did hear the story. You see, here's the part about that I call shenanigans on.
Go ahead.
So you always blame women for being cold all the time.
It is 100%. That's
cold-hearted.
Well, that and
but only the ones from Clarion.
Yeah, exactly. Only the Clarion brothers.
I had to.
I thought we were friends.
We are.
I'm from Clarion. So
what, Colby?
So he's coming in hot from the third seat.
I know. My worry is,
that's all right here.
I know. I don't know why it's only in the right. Go ahead.
Is that I am a bigger person, and I understand that about myself, so I have a lot of insulation.
Oh, I thought you meant you're better than everybody.
No.
Okay.
I'm fat.
Oh, stop
so
it.
More people are dying in horrible ways in Gettysburg, Pennsylvania. I have a lot of,
insulation, like you said. Yeah, I got you.
And so when I go places and people are always like, put on a coat. Why are you not wearing a coat?
Yeah.
I'm like, why am I... If a guy was out there, they'd be like, that's a man.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yes. Yeah.
I'm like, I'm not allowed to be hot.
Yeah. Every time I walk outside without a shirt on, everybody's like, well, there's a man. And I'm like, thank you.
Thank you.
Merry Christmas to you, good sir.
It usually only is men telling you that too, right?
Exactly.
They said I saw your picture on your colonoscopy photo.
There's a man.
Now there's a man, all right.
Are they rubbing their belly button when they say
I worry because, women are allowed to be warm.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Thank you very much.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, we know.
Well, we all know because we have to crank the heat up.
Right.
In our house.
Half of a man's year is spent keeping a woman warm. Can you turn the heat up? Can you build a fire?
If I'm asking
Can you get
for
more
heat to
blankets?
be turned up, then you know there's a serious issue.
Really?
Yeah.
Actually, and I say this, and Cindy is not this way at all.
Taylor is.
So it's not. Taylor is?
Dude, Taylor, she didn't used to be. I keep making fun of her. I'm like, dude, you're turning into an old woman.
Really?
Because it'll be like, it won't be cold. It'll be like 70 degrees in the house, and she'll be like, it's freezing. And I'll be like, you're crazy. We're not turning the heat up. There's no way. I'll die.
70s enough. If you can't get warm at 70 degrees, go wrap yourself in some blankets.
But she's such a petite little thing. Like, there's nothing to Taylor.
So?
Like, she has no insulation.
Yeah, so go do some jumping jacks and you warm up really quick.
Yeah, it's not the
one of those space blankets.
Yeah.
What are the things called? The blankets that had the arms?
Snuggie.
Snuggie.
Oh, Snuggie.
Yeah.
What's the noise you make when you wear it?
Yeah, right. You fall asleep.
I have a heated blanket that when we lived in our apartment in York, it was just like, it might have as well as been made out of matchsticks. Like the wind just blew through it. It would turn the furnace on, the baseboard heat on, just from the wind blowing through it, thought it was on. And it would suddenly start heating from the back end. So he bought me a heated blanket when I was getting my master's, and I would sit in the chair and read, studying, and 10 minutes, not even, I was done.
Yeah.
I was like, you need to stop. You know, and I'd take the blanket off and I'd be sitting there studying and I'd be doing okay. Yeah. And all of a sudden Mark would walk by and try to cover me up again. I'm like, stop it. Get away from me. He's so cute. Have you seen my Mark? Let's talk about how cute Mark is.
Let's not.
Well, there's a man.
Yeah. Exactly. All right. So listen, Santa Claus, I just got word, has arrived in the building.
Oh.
Now, what we're going to do here, because we have the frozen screen, Colby. So, ladies and gentlemen, if you're watching live, we want you to see Santa in all his glory. So what we're going to do is stop this stream. We're going to start another one. And then in that one, Santy will be on. Now, Colby, why don't you do this? Play the promo.
Try that. See if it freezes it.
Oh, no, wait. They can't see. Yeah, just try it right now to see if it unfreezes it.
It's gone.
All right, let's see. I doubt it. I was actually thinking that before.
It's going on my end, at least.
Right. No, I'm not seeing it changing.
A calendar of the men of Gettysburg.
Yeah, I know. All right, bring it back. Bring it back to me. Bring it back to me here.
Oh, there.
Okay, we back, Hope?
No, it's still frozen.
No.
Mine's running.
Oh, it is. Okay,
the ad was running.
Right, the ad was running, and then you come back, and is it frozen?
It's still frozen.
Okay, so
how rude.
How stupid. Okay, so here's what we're gonna do. We're going to play that. Play that promo at the end there, Colby, because that'll buy us some more time, okay? So play the promo, and when the promo's over, we're going to end this stream, and then we're going to come back, and ladies and gentlemen, baby. Ladies and gentlemen, you want to watch the promo because this is stuff that you're going to see in the coming year on Patreon and a lot more too. And there's video of it and everything, as you just saw. So we'll watch that. And when we come back, Santa Claus, get the kids around the TV set because it's time for that Christmas tradition of beleaguered Santa Claus and Mrs. Claus coming on in to say hi to everybody. Colby, go ahead, roll it. Here's what's coming to our Patreon channel in 2025. So, he wouldn't say, like, what
this is part of the myth making, right?
Right.
He's also not called the Gray Ghost during the war.
Is that true?
I can't find any evidence that anyone used that term. I think it comes about in the 20th century, and we really see it take off with the TV show in the 20th century. But I can find no newspaper reference or book reference from the 19th century calling him the Gray Ghost.
Amazing popular culture and what it does.
Isn't it weird
right?
what it does?
Yeah. So what a great name though.
It is. Yeah.
So, okay, but now, he gets in the papers.
Okay.
He gets promoted because of this. What?
And Stuart issues a statement that he wants to be read to every regiment in the Army of Northern Virginia Cavalry that lauds the daring and audacity of
because he doesn't just get the general, he gets horses and other things.
He gets horses. He captures about 30 men, their horses. Yeah.
Yeah, pretty good.
Yeah,
for
not bad.
9 guys or 10 guys,
and it's more than 9 at this point. It's about 20 because he's had men. But right,
yeah,
right.
You're getting into a general's bedroom,
right?
Like that's pretty good.
Somebody asked me, they said, "Okay, how does this pay compare to the civilian world?"
That was okay. Good. Yes.
You're going to ask how
yes, that was
if I'm a private in the Union Army, what could I make? As a laborer or a farmhand, and those are the 2 really most common occupations: these laborer, farmland. Okay, if I stay a civilian, and fortunately, if it takes a little bit of digging, but you can find it, because in the 1860 census, they frequently will list, okay, this is what occupations are, this is how much the guy's being paid. And it varies widely from state to state. It varies considerably north versus south, logically enough, because you have, of course, the slave labor available in the south. But on average, a farmhand in 1860 is going to make $14 a month.
Okay.
So that's right in line.
So yeah, right. So you're...
And that could very well be why the Army increased their pay to $13 a month to compete.
So a little background then. We're talking about this idea that Longstreet's attack on the left, which ultimately would result in battles around the Peach Orchard, the Wheat Field, Little Round Top, Devil's Den, etc. That whole movement was meant to be executed right at dawn, according to Early, and it was supposed to be carried out by Longstreet's Corps. But as you point out, I believe Longstreet himself is there like on the evening of the 1st, and then his corps starts to trickle in throughout the night. They're delayed by Johnson's division, I believe, from Ewell's corps. So Longstreet's corps has to kind of wait while they filter onto the road and get into town. So they're a little bit delayed, so they're not going to get here in time for the first day. But they're still not up in full or even in the 2/3 that will end up launching that attack by dawn. So this claim from Early that it's supposed to happen at dawn is ridiculous. I don't know why people didn't Google it back then. But obviously there's no Google, so people have to believe it, right? Because why would this guy lie?
Right. Like 1,000% that they're losing their way past redeeming. So
are you saying then that when people lose their faith in the government, they save their money instead of spend it? Or what causes the inflation? I mean, the
scarcity of goods versus monetary value and confidence in the government to be able to do what it does.
Okay.
So if I'm not confident, if we go to thermonuclear war with Iran, which I don't think we hope we don't do, McDonald's hamburgers might go up to $20.
You don't want to miss out on all that, do you? Of course you don't. Go to patreon.com/addressing Gettysburg, support the show, and learn a whole lot more.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, I give you Mr. Claus.
Hello, everybody. Hello, all the children of the world. It is I, Santa Claus, here once again on, what is this show? Addressing Gettysburg. You know, all the little children of Gettysburg have been good this year, except for a few. And those few will go without being named right now, because that is not nice to do, and it is not in the spirit of the holiday season. Mrs. Claus, for you boys and girls, is somewhere. Hold on. Chinese beard. Mrs. Claus! Yeah. What, Mrs. Claus? Have a seat, Mrs. Claus. Tell us. What the hell are you wearing?
You left me.
What? Oh, wait, your microphone's not on, Mrs. Claus.
You left me on the plane, and I have nothing to wear.
Well, I didn't take the plane. I took the sled with Donner and Rudolph and Splitzer.
Exactly.
Yes.
So I had to find a way to fly in here.
And?
On a plane.
And what does that have to do with you wearing a tablecloth?
It's all I could find.
What?
I came across
Stand up and let me see. Stand up. Let me see. Well, where the hell are your clothes, and how do you have...
This is all I've got.
How do you have a cape, but you don't have the rest of your outfit?
I travel with a cape.
What?
Don't you travel with your cape?
I never take it off.
There you go.
Well, Mrs. Claus, I'm glad that you're here. And so are the children of the world, especially the children in the Addressing Gettysburg audience. And oh, have we heard from many of them this year.
Oh, that's great.
Wait a second. Oh.
I can't get this on. Okay, so we're just going to do this.
Yes, no, that's fine, Mrs. Claus. You don't need to hear any... Well, you will need to hear things later, but that's okay. Oh, you know who else is in here with us is Jake Spoon. Jake, how are you?
I'm great. I've been great this year.
Oh, no, you haven't.
No, we know the truth.
I see you when you're sleeping, and I know when you're awake, and I know what you do in between the two.
Yes.
So please don't tell me you've been good. Seen what you do behind the dumpsters? No,
Or
Jake.
before and after a colonoscopy.
Yeah, exactly.
You know, we don't have to get those at the North Pole.
No.
Oh, well, that's good.
We
I
have
don't.
reindeer.
What the hell does that mean? You know,
We'll find out.
sometimes I'm setting myself up for a joke, and I don't need your help. You understand?
You know.
I think we're getting a glimpse as to why she flew separate from you.
Well, maybe. That may be.
I
Colby?
was scheduled to be on the sleigh, and then he left me.
All right. Do we have to go through this the whole time?
Yes. And
You know,
I do
the children of the world are waiting on Santa Claus.
Well, if you want to give up
my bit.
Listen, our marriage
What? Our marriage?
is on the rocks.
Our marriage has
And
been on
you
the
can
rocks since
seriously-
1742.
Listen,
What?
listen.
What?
The counselor said
Yes.
that you're supposed to let me on the sleigh when I ask for it.
Why are
And
you
we came
covering
all-
the microphone and speaking into it at the same time?
Why are you covering the microphone?
I'm
and
speaking
into
past it.
I am not ready for this right now.
Clearly.
The children need us.
Yes, they do. Okay.
Santa, can we get you a CPAP or some oxygen?
Well, you know, Colby, it's funny you say that. Since the last time we were on the show, I found out I do have emphysema and diabetes.
Merry Christmas.
Yes. And,
Maybe you should be going for that colonoscopy.
Yeah.
well, yeah, funny you say that because I do have hemorrhoids as well.
It's rough.
Well, you know,
Too much
sitting on a
sitting.
bouncing sleigh on Christmas Eve, yelling so that Rudolph can hear you all the way up front. You know, sometimes you're going to do some things that you don't intend to do.
And that seat must be very cold.
Very cold.
I
boy, is
didn't
it.
know.
Yes. You wouldn't know.
No.
No.
No,
You got
I
to
sat
No,
between-
No, you wouldn't know. You only got to fly probably first class if I'm remembering correctly. Probably first class, and it was probably warm. And you also had a lav to go and pee in. I, on the other hand, had to just go over the side of the sled. Poor little children in
Through
Vermont.
a snowstorm with two elves on either side of me. Yes. Yes, it was a great flight.
Where's my comb for my beard? Anyway, we have some letters from the children. Do you want to hear the letters from the children?
I love the children.
We also have some voicemails that maybe we'll listen to after the letters from the children, okay?
Oh, great.
The sweet little children, these are the audience members' children. They wrote into Addressing Gettysburg this year, and that's a lot of words. And here's what we've got. Here we go.
I got faith in you, man.
Santa.
At least they know who they're writing
Yes.
to. Yeah.
Yeah.
Little Sarah Kleinberger writes, Santa, all I want for Christmas this year is for everyone to stop fighting.
Oh,
It scares me.
don't come to our house.
You can do this, can't you, Santa? Oh, well, little Sarah, I will try my best. You're just getting in my mouth. To bring world peace for you and all the children. All right, this one here is from Mark Slater, Christian's son. Dear Saint Nick, my baby sister is only 4 months old. Oh, that's sweet. This will be her first Christmas. My favorite gift would be if you took her when you came to drop off all my presents. Oh, Mark, I don't do that, no. Your little sister is a gift from Gandhi and the stork.
Gandhi?
Gandhi. Please don't make this longer than it has to be. Dear Santa,
make it as long as it needs to be.
My mommy said to write you to ask for my presents. But I did that last year and you didn't give me nothing. Why? I was a good boy, except for that time I ate my dad's Red Man and threw up all over my mom's new couch and blamed it on my grandfather who has old-timer's disease. Love, Andrew. Well, Andrew, this year I will make sure to give you a present. A whole case of Red Man. Santa from little Claire. This year for Christmas, she spelled it Krissmiss. Isn't that adorable?
Isn't that nice?
Idiot. All I want is a friend. Oh, that's terrible. The girls in my class call me Smasher. Oh, I don't like it. No one talks to me at lunch and I never go to birthday parties. If you have a friend in your sack, please leave her under my tree. Jesus, that's depressing as all get out, Claire.
Smasher.
Smash. Well, don't call her that.
I was just.
Her name is Claire.
Claire, wherever you are, we'll eat lunch with you.
It's really sad. Dear Santa, my daddy listens to Address Gettysburg. Oh. I listen in the car with him on the way home from school. For Christmas this year, will you please give Matt some talent and make him less annoying? I hate the show. Owen Lancer. Okay. Well, that's enough from the kids. Maybe we can have some better luck over there in the voicemail section. Let's take a look at that here. Where are the voicemails? You know, Mrs. Claus, you look very lovely, though, I should say.
Oh, thank you.
Even though you are wearing a tablecloth, I think you look fine.
Oh, thank you. This is from the Christmas collection of tablecloths from Bed Bath & Beyond, circa 1999.
It looks more beyond than Better Bath.
Yes.
And that's how you ended up on the naughty list.
That's right.
Listen, you do what you gotta do.
Okay, first one here. Let's see. I think Matt said that it is on his phone, so let me go to the phone and get it. Here it is in here. And I have to look up. Sorry, he doesn't have a producer, so it's hard for all this stuff to work here. Here we go. Let's see who this is from here.
Hi, Matt. It's Ricky. My kids want to talk to Santa. Oliver, you ready?
Hi, Santa. All I want for Christmas is my dad to shave his mustache. And also, I cleaned up your dog's poop the other day, and I knew it was yours because it spelled out the word widow ground top, and it smelled like a failed guide exam.
Zing!
Oh, you little bastard. Well, maybe this next kid will be nicer to me. Let's see.
Listen up, you big, smelly, bald guy. You ruined my Christmas.
Oh.
Why would you buy a $30 witch costume to troll little kids that you're Santa Claus? You ruined my Christmas. Next time I see you in Gettysburg, I'm coming for you, man.
I'm coming for you, man.
Well, that was a nice little boy, too. Apparently, the children of Addressing Gettysburg are kind of screwed up.
Yes. Very much name-calling.
Name-calling and just terrible things here. Dear Santa, you're a much better host of AG than that other guy my mommy hates, Timmy. All right, thank you, Timmy. Anyway, ladies and gentlemen, I wish you all... Oh, I have presents.
Oh, dear.
Oh, God.
Ooh.
All right, let's see what we have in my sack. This one is for Colby Boris Sumner. Colby, come in here and get your present from Santa Claus. And if you have a pocket knife, you might want to bring that too.
They're usually pocket knives.
There are pocket knives lying all over the place, except for now. He's a Marine. Yeah. He's got one on him, of course. Now, of course, you didn't leave the camera on yourself, so maybe somebody in the back would do that. Go to camera 3. Colby's opening the present. No. It's a special kind of tape. Even pocket knives don't get through.
Feels like it. No.
Just cut it, man!
Well, Santa, you did a good job. I also got to say, maybe
Well, it was the elves.
your elves got this freaking concrete stuff.
All right, Colby's opening it up. What is it now? What does it say?
It says, I'm a Marine, spelled M-A.
Show the goddamn camera, will you?
I'm a... Wait,
Give it to me. Give it to me and read it, okay? Here, go to camera 1. Not that I know how
I'm
this works.
Marine crossed out, but Marine is M-A-R-E-E-N. And then I'm a Marine. I'm a Marion. I shoot guns, eat crayons.
I mean, that
Merry
was good.
Christmas, Santa.
Oh, Merry Christmas. Now, let's see. What else do I have in here? Well, it looks like Santa will get everybody else at the Christmas party. Mrs. Claus and I, let's tell them about how we built a new house up at the North Pole.
Oh, yes.
Yes,
we did.
And so we've been doing a lot of furniture acquisition and setting up and things and box emptying out. And then then next thing you know, oh no, we have to go to Gettysburg for our annual Christmas party.
Yes.
And we forgot presents for everybody here, but we're going to be here at the Christmas party.
I do want to say that if one would have allowed Mrs. Claus on the sleigh, those presents would have been on the sleigh.
Listen.
But
it's not that you weren't allowed on the sleigh. It's just that you take forever in the bathroom to go. And I was trying to get ready, and I kept standing there in the living room. We've got to go. The reindeer need to be fed. And you said, hold on, just another minute. 20 minutes later, I'm like, Muriel, we've got to go again. We've got to go. Finally, I just left.
Well, if I remember correctly, every time we try to go anywhere else, it's 20 minutes of you in the bathroom on your cell phone.
That is because of my IBS.
I thought we weren't going to discuss that on air.
Well, if you had to pull that card, I had nothing to do. Yes, of course, I don't want to bore people, but I have irritable bowel syndrome.
Well, if you wouldn't eat as much, you wouldn't have this problem.
Santa, how you doing, man?
I'm hot.
Take a breath.
It's 30 degrees outside, and it's 900 degrees in this room. I hope all of you have a wonderful Christmas this year.
Oh, yes.
Yes. And Jake, thank you for coming in and sitting with me as I do this. Of course, let me see. Oh, I didn't check something if anybody's on the phone. Of course, there is somebody on the phone. Let's see.
Oh, my.
Somebody wants to say hello to Santa. Let's see who it is. Whew. Catch my breath while we're listening. Peter, you're on the air. Peter Zach.
He's gonna turn his radio off.
Jesus Christmas. Peter. Hello, Peter. We'll put Peter on hold. This happened last year, if I recall.
Yes.
We had trouble with people. I don't know what people do. It's like they make a phone call and then decide to give themselves a colonoscopy with it. We got somebody in the queue right now. I'm just going to interrupt the queue. Yes, hello. I just took you out of the screener. Hello, who is this? Oh, wait, sorry. Hello.
Hello. Hello.
Yes, hello.
This is Little Germany.
Little Germany, you were on last year.
Yes.
And?
Does it help if you stroke it or what?
That's what she said. What the hell do you want, Little Germany?
Santa, you're looking awfully robust this year.
Thank you, Little Germany. Is that a compliment?
Not at all.
Little Germany, if I recall, you live down somewhere like New Zealand. Is that not correct?
That's an insult where I come from, Santa.
Is it really? Well, you all sound the same.
It's like saying you're Canadian, sir.
We actually prefer that. Thank you.
Yes, we'd rather be Canadian than American. In fact, I know a lot of Americans are trying to be Canadians now, and you're not going to get up there. They have very strict immigration laws. You're not getting there. Does anybody have anything to drink?
I've heard that.
What?
Santa.
What?
I've heard that Mrs. Claus.
Muriel. Call her Muriel.
Mrs. Claus. I've heard that Muriel drops coals down the chimney of the houses in Greece.
No, that is his first wife.
Yes, Tiffany Claus.
Oh, no, I was going to say your first wife, which was Florence.
Oh, Flo, yes.
Oh,
yes.
Flo, I must
what
say.
What happened to the first wife, Santa?
Flo and I, we got married too young.
Yes.
Is what it was.
Yes.
We were both in our early hundreds, and we just weren't ready for a centuries-long commitment. She wasn't. Mm-hmm. She wanted to sleep with the Wolfman.
How did you meet Muriel?
How did I meet Muriel? On J-Date.
I must say, Muriel, you could do a lot better than Santa.
You can't do exactly. Thank you. You can't do a lot better than me. That's what I keep telling her, Germany. I just letting it wait. just hang. Little Germany's sitting.
Senator, what happened to your accent?
What?
It's different than last year.
Oh, yes. Well, I must tell you, in the last year, I had a head injury.
So now he's an Irish priest.
Well, no, and what it is,
Shortly after the colonoscopy?
well, no, as a man who is fluent in 32 languages and flies around the world and helps little children on Christmas and stuff, my accent gets confused. You understand? Like my beard does. The netting is in my mouth when it should be on my chin, but then the mustache falls down. And so my accent is all over the place.
I see.
Yes. Listen, speaking of accents, let me hear you say the following word. N-O.
No, sir.
He wanted to do it. He wanted to do it so bad.
He wanted to say nor, but he said, oh, sir. Well, listen, little Germany, what would you like for Christmas this year? Because Santa has to get going before he passes out.
Well, hopefully Santa will give me a better option for a podcast.
Yes. There's one that you could listen to. No, I'm not going to.
Or at least a better host for this one.
All right. Well, listen. Little Germany, as we say at the North Pole, go yourself. Now, let's see if we can.
One last thing.
What? Oh, he hung up on me, that little bitch. All right, let's see. And there's somebody in the queue there. Let's see. Okay, sorry there. This might be Peter now. Hello. You are on the air with Santa and Miss Muriel Claus. Oh, Jesus. It's the space station again.
Oh.
Hello.
Hello.
Hello. Who is this?
Peter.
This is my goddamn house.
It's one of my.
Still stuck in the snow.
You're still out in the snow. Nobody told you to stay there. I gave you $5 and said go get a beer.
Gas station cops all over the place. I don't know if he's going to make it this year. I don't know what you fed them, but goddamn.
You know, which elf is this?
What do you think?
Who do I think? I think this is Justin. Is this Justin?
No. Who the hell is the elf Justin?
Justin the elf.
No, that doesn't sound right.
Justin the Elf, and that's how I got in trouble back in 62.
Oh, Santa.
No, but seriously, listen, if you're saying the reindeer is dying, there's plenty of people with hunting rifles around here who love venison. So go ahead and knock on a door and put the poor boy out of his misery. We can always, you know that we can make it home on 6 engines.
Yeah, all right. Hey, but return my pillowcase. I got Charlize coming over later.
When you do something with a voice effect like this, you have to actually speak slower and enunciate so that the effect doesn't make it sound like drool.
I want my pillowcase back. Charlize is coming over later.
You want your TV guide back. Janice is coming over later.
Maybe it was goldfish. It might have been
goldfish. He wants his goldfish back because Janice is coming over later. Very interesting.
Is this code for something?
I don't know. I don't like goldfish. I don't give them as gifts, even if they ask for them. I think they're bad for you. They cause cancer. I read it somewhere. Alex Jones told me. All right, are you done, Justin?
I'm not Justin.
You're Justin if I say you're Justin. Do you hear me? Or you walk back to the North Pole.
I'm already at the North Pole.
All right, shut up. All right. Ladies and gentlemen, I must wish you a happy Christmas. We must go. We must move on with the show because we are bombing. So, Mrs. Claus, I am so sorry, my darling, my love. You know that you are the apple of my eye, your cherry pie, your cake and ice cream, your sugar and spice and everything nice. You're the girl of my dreams, as long as the lights are off. So, what? No, because I have cataracts and the lights, I get the streaks across my eyes. Yes, lens flare.
Yes, I forgot about that.
Cataract flare. So, I just want you to know I love you, and you can come back in the sleigh this year.
I don't want to.
No, all right, we'll talk at the hotel. By the way, this year we are staying at the Farnsworth House. We have a lovely room there at the Farnsworth House.
Oh, yes.
You're doing great, Santa.
Thank you. All right, listen. When we come back, Matt told me to say this. Hold on now. When we come back. Oh, yes. Did you know, ladies and gentlemen, that several people related to this show, Addressing Gettysburg, were in the Wall Street Journal? And they didn't insist he contact Matt. And they are here tonight to talk about their experience, and then we're going to talk about the Christmas party, which you could see me at on Saturday, and then that will be the end of the show. So, why don't we...
What about the music?
Music!
Oh, it's okay. All right, relax. I have it written down. And Rebekah Foster is going to play music all when we come back after these words. We're right back.
Been craving a Hot Pocket or a bag of popcorn? Now's the time to go and get it. We'll be right back. Gettysburg's first and premier podcast about living in and visiting Gettysburg has returned from that long commercial break. Thanks for sticking around. Here's Matt.
All right, so we're back now, and wow, that Santa Claus, he was something this year.
That Mrs. Claus is absolutely
a real
gorgeous.
Bitch, right? Oh, yeah.
Oh.
No, she's gorgeous.
She's gorgeous and so nice and sweet.
But you know what I noticed about the Clauses?
What?
Is they even couldn't stop themselves from talking about medical issues.
True. And, you know, it sounded like they were having some marital discord. So maybe next year they'll be better off.
He was telling me in the hallway that they've been together since 1739.
Holy crap.
That's a long time.
Yeah.
I imagine.
I've only been with Mark for 13 years.
Right, and already you can't stand him.
I know. It's like, get away from me.
Exactly. So, I don't know. What'd you think about that, Colby? He was a little different last year, right?
I thought both times were super entertaining.
Yeah, but I didn't like him this year.
You know, it just sounds like
there's a darkness.
It sounds, well, you know what it is. I think it's that 50-pound weight on his chest that's just keeping him from breathing.
Sure, that pushes down on the lungs. And really,
I did give him some exercise tips.
Did you?
Yeah.
What'd you tell him?
I said, stop eating.
I told him to ruck a truck, you know?
Yeah, right. Ruck a truck, I'm sure. And what did he say to that, Culp?
He said he'd be in for it.
Really?
You know, Santa's he's a pretty open-minded guy.
This is my favorite one.
Yeah, nah, bruh. Let's hit the gym.
Yeah.
Yeah, nah, bruh. Let's get you slim.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, nah, bruh. 70-mile ruck. Yeah, nah, bruh. Gonna make you pull a truck.
Oh, boy.
That one gets stuck in my head.
Yeah?
Do you find yourself singing it like when you're just off on your own?
I do.
And then I sing it in front of people who are not listen to the show. And they're like, yeah,
you're at Thanksgiving,
great.
you're like, yeah, nah, brah. Let's hit the gym.
I said it to Mark, and he's like, since when did you start saying brah?
Yeah. Since never.
Oh,
but it's yeah, nah, brah. Yeah, nah, brah.
I'm hanging out with a different crowd lately.
Yeah, nah, brah. I don't know. I thought the clauses were
brah.
Yeah, they're nice. They're always nice. And you know, but this year, look, first of all, traveling sucks. Okay,
Yeah.
Traveling
the
in
worst
winter,
out of everybody. You know?
Traveling in the winter is way worse.
Oh, 100%.
Traveling in the winter in a one-horse, in an open sleigh.
Yeah,
it's got to be a nightmare. Okay,
well,
and now he's doing it alone because she was taking too long to get ready to go.
I mean, let's be honest. Every guy's been
through
I'm
this.
pretty sure that her side of the story makes more sense.
What do you think hers is?
I think her side of the story was like she was trying to get everything ready, and then he was just like, meh, and
well,
then like
according
left.
to him, he was ready. The reindeer were all hitched up, ready to go, but they had to eat on a schedule.
The gifts for everybody.
Yeah, well, because he was in a hurry.
Yeah, but see, if he had just waited 5 more seconds,
he waited 5 more seconds 32 times. I mean, how many 5 more seconds do you need before a guy's allowed to forget something?
Agree to disagree.
Well, maybe we will. Maybe we will. But either way, there's been some exciting news in the Addressing Gettysburg world. Of course, there has
What
been.
is it?
Well, what that news is something. And it's really,
Matt.
really going to blow your mind. No, what was it? Oh, yes. Debbie and Mike Lentz were in the Journal of the Wall Street.
And Jamie Umstadt.
And Jamie, of course, the sidewalk conditions reporter, which we haven't had a sidewalk condition. Did she stop walking lately, or what's going on?
Well, she did, actually.
She did?
Yeah, because now she works
she's further
at
away.
Spangler.
That's right.
Yeah.
Oh, that's too bad. Well,
we'll have to get her back over to Rupp for some sidewalk.
Yeah, sure. Well, anyway, the three of them started a study group way back yonder. And that study group is to, of course, help with the guide exam. And to help study for the guide exam is what I mean to say. And somehow, well, let's see. One of you guys come in here. The other one go to Colby's mic, so that way we can hear you both without having to do the whole, shuffle. Looks like Mike Lentz is coming in here, and it looks like Debbie is going over there. Hello, here's Mikey. Michael, 6 questions, Lentz. There you are. All right. And how are you?
Oh, I'm doing okay.
All right, good. Debbie, you're in the back there.
Yes, I am.
All right, Debbie, just if you can lift that mic up a little bit more, pull it as close to you as you can. There you go. Yeah. Well, you could angle the bar part of it up there a little bit more that's closest to the mic. Like, there you go, Colby. You got it. There you go. Okay. And then just project. I got your volume up a little bit more. Anyway, so you guys are in the Wall Street Journal. Very exciting. Great photos on the article, in the article. You look like a 90s band.
I know. Just right? Literally what the photographer said.
That's supposed to be the album cover shot. That's what he called it. The album cover shot.
And that's really what it was. Sunset in front of the Peace Light Memorial. Really, actually, it was a very nice shot. And Debbie, did you wear glasses in one of the shots?
No.
So Grant must have photoshopped. I don't know whose face it was that he put on Debbie on one of them. He photoshopped he put a bunch of the pictures up, but one of them, the Debbie character, had like glasses and a hat on, and I couldn't make out the face.
I have a hat, but no glasses.
No, I think it was a different hat. I don't remember.
Jamie had glasses on.
No, Jamie was in that shot still. But anyway, point is, congratulations. Now, how did this article come about?
I just basically was sitting at work one day and I got this New York area code phone call.
And you still haven't found out how he found you.
I do. We do. Yes.
What's the story?
Absolutely. Well, according to Debbie, because she asked about it, but according to him, he likes to subscribe to like National Park Service stuff and like newsletter. And in August, there was a news blurb on that newsletter talking about the licensed battlefield guide exam going on in Gettysburg, and he had no idea that was a thing. So he started looking it up and doing the search and going on social media, and he finds one of my posts in comment to what the Park Service put out there, and then he just contacted me out of the blue.
How do you find your phone number? That's the part that
That's a good question. That's what I'm wondering about too.
Yeah.
That's a big mystery to me as well. So hey,
wait, I forgot. I put it on that bathroom wall.
Oh yeah. For a good article, call Mike.
Yeah, for a good article.
Explains so much.
I mean, he's a reporter that reports on white collar crimes. I mean, my background. I mean, it was bound to happen eventually.
So how many interviews did you guys do? Just one, and then one photo shoot?
We did one interview. I think Debbie did also an interview as well. Jamie, and then it was follow-up questions through text that he wanted to clarify. And here's the thing. We did mention you multiple times. So before you get hurt about not being
Before I get hurt? You mean to make the pain go away? No, I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding.
Matt, you feed on the pain.
But listen, first of all.
It fuels you. You were born in the pain. It defines you.
So true. But go ahead. I'm messing around with you.
Yes. So what happens is basically just follow up stuff and making sure that the facts were.
No. Go back to mentioning me.
Okay.
We both tried.
We both did. And including the follow-up questions, we mentioned you. Actually, I did. Specifically you. And it didn't show up. Everything else about it did.
That's okay.
Yeah.
I just answered an email today from Joe Rogan's producer.
Oh, good.
And he was actually looking to get in touch with you guys. So.
So what page was it on? Like if you buy a copy,
it's like front page, wasn't it?
It's front page.
You're kidding.
The start of the article is at the bottom of the front
picture
page.
Have you got
under the folds?
No, it's under the fold, but it's a little. Well, first of all, there's a couple of news stories that happened. You know, a CEO got capped, and the French government collapsed.
There's some things that are a little more important than the guide exam.
So our gut.
The best is your chest hair coming out of it.
What?
So we got relegated to kind of a little corner of it, but most of the stories on A12, and so yeah.
Okay, so you're still in the A section, so that's awesome.
Oh yeah. No, they're up there. And I think Fred Hawthorne's in the article.
Fred Hawthorne, absolutely is.
So Jordan, Jamie's husband, does an internship at the park.
Right.
And so I happened to walk past. He's like, "Did you see it?" And I'm like, "No." So I go over and I look, and he pulls it up. And you know that moment when you know somebody, but you don't know why you know them?
Yeah.
So I see Debbie's face, because it's that picture of the three of them, and Debbie's
and Debbie's front and center.
Yeah,
that
front
one picture. Yeah.
And I looked at it, and I'm like, wow, that woman looks really familiar. And then I'm like, oh my God, it's Debbie!
My favorite part of that picture is the caption underneath it, which says,
from Clarion.
Debbie Jones, parentheses, hat.
Yeah. Cindy pointed that out too. She's like, they didn't say LR Center or whatever. They said Debbie Jones hat. I was like, that's
How
weird.
dare you wear a hat?
Right?
You got yourself a haircut.
Cold and it was weird.
Yes, I did.
I noticed that in the picture. I was like, Mikey got himself a haircut. And then there's other pictures too of Mikey groping a cannon.
Well, as you do. Yeah.
I mean, I do all the time.
Yeah,
I know.
And what was and you guys are all looking at the Leno book and everything like that. I thought it was pretty cool. Like, and it's an interesting way to do a story about the guide exam. And I guarantee you 99.9% of the Wall Street Journal readers or any newspaper readers have no idea the amount of work that goes into Gettysburg.
Or knew this was a thing. Even the reporter wasn't aware that this was a thing. And it was really a fascinating thing talking with him because he'd be like, really? Really?
Yeah.
Really? Right. And it sounds insane when you really think about it. But yeah.
And it was a fascinating experience to go through that. And then all of a sudden I pull up TikTok because I'm hip with the young crowd.
Yeah.
So I pull up TikTok and there it is. The Wall Street Journal TikTok. And I see my face and I'm like,
yeah. And last I looked, it had like 30,000 views.
Yeah.
So, I mean, it's like really, really good. And I'm just teasing about mentioning me because your name is all over my show notes. So if anybody ever goes looking, and you better believe I put Wall Street Journal in the description of this show.
Exactly.
So, I mean, it's, that's how it works.
But in the comment sections of both the story and when it's been shared, I've seen over and over and over people saying 6 questions. If you know, you know.
Yes. Wow. Okay. So nobody still mentions it outright. Jesus.
If you know, you know.
Like the best kept secret. It's like, if you know, you know, but don't tell anybody where that comes from.
So
this is the opposite of what Howard Stern, he had to deal with people, the ancillary people in the show, going out and doing appearances saying, Stuttering John from the Howard Stern show. I have the opposite, where it's like, Mike Lentz, 6 questions Lentz.
Nothing else.
Just popped out of nowhere.
It was his nickname from birth.
Came out of the ether. Yeah, no, but I'm doing a shtick here. I really think it's great, and it's a national paper, seeing your friends' faces in the national paper is I think it's fun. It's cool. I got a kick out of it. I saw it.
It
was like,
really cool.
I'm reading through it and I'm laughing. Because I'm like, this is the craziest thing. Like these guys who never would have met each other if it weren't for me.
Yeah.
Sorry, it's coming back to me again.
Except that you're right.
Exactly.
Right, yes.
No, but that's fine. Again, Joe Rogan called. Yes.
It could be. I'm glad that the picture, you were talking about 6 questions, groping a cannon or whatever, and that would be one of the pictures. On the Wall Street Journal for today, this could be the picture.
What is that?
A guy with a fish.
Fishing in New England comes with a catch. You might reel in a prehistoric beast. Well, so what are you saying? That their thing isn't as good as our thing?
No, but look at if you're going to have a picture, that's a
You mean you could have like perfect abs and pecs and
I was going to say, look like you're high as a kite in flight.
With perfect abs and pecs.
I'm done with you.
Wow. But okay, so what's some of the reaction? I mean, it spread all over the Gettysburg social media as like wildfire.
It really did.
And so what else? Tell me, have you had offers for TV shows, reality shows maybe?
Wouldn't that be fun?
Have a reality show is like,
can you
they just came out of nowhere.
Can you imagine a reality show about Gettysburg?
Yeah, actually.
It is a reality show on the daily.
Many conversations about exactly that.
I have all the characters planned.
Oh yeah. No, I mean I think
I know exactly who should be on it.
Yeah.
Some of the best reaction has been from our friends, like Dare from Mayor and Dare Civil War Breakfast Club, posting the cropped photo of me staring off in the distance with a thought bubble over my head saying, "I think I left my iron on." So some of that response has been absolutely fantastic.
That stoic picture when you said about it being a band cover, like a 90s.
Yeah.
That's exactly. I couldn't figure out why it was like kind of catching my funny bone there for a second because it's so not how you guys are.
Oh, no, not at all.
You guys are all so
stoic.
Goofy.
They're not stoic.
Yeah. So like if you had been standing there with funny hats going, oh, it would have been more like how you really are. But like you're standing there looking stoic and I'm like, that's not who they really are.
I had a bunch of comments on my personal page of friends going, you look so serious.
I know. Yeah, you look like you're about to storm the beaches at Normandy.
My favorite photo from that set is when Jamie decides to take us up there and show us the fossils in the rock along the Eternal Light Peace Memorial.
Yeah.
And we're just in our element. We're happy. We're like, oh, look at that. That's cool. That's cool. That's cool. That's cool. And the photographer just takes that picture of that quote from the second inaugural and the sunset in the distance. And there's the three of us looking at the fossil in the rock. That's my favorite photo.
Yeah. Now, do they give you like copies of these photos?
No.
No, but you can download them off the website.
Nice?
Yeah.
That would be nice.
That's a wall photo for me.
Yeah. Well, you should.
Yeah.
But you can do that. I mean, you could just. You know, yeah.
You're going to have to show me the photo. I didn't see any of the other photos except for the one of the three of you guys.
Oh, I printed out a copy of the article, so you can.
This is why I love
have
you.
It with me.
Okay, thank you. Debbie takes care of my inadequacies.
Well, congratulations on that, guys. It is really cool. All joking aside, like it's very neat. And you said you got called by a radio station in Seattle.
I got a Seattle news radio station contacting me to come on their show based off of this article. So yeah.
And did they tell you the angle they're going at?
I just want to talk Gettysburg.
Just about the article and yeah.
This process.
It's amazing. I've made a star. I have made a star.
You're so
It's amazing.
cute.
I got to tell you, I know how to pick them. I know how to pick them. I saw this guy. I was like, there's something about this guy.
I would say this is the second star you made.
Well, Cam was the first star.
for sure.
Yeah, but
Mr. Mallow,
he
as we
rejects.
say.
Yeah, Mr. Mallow, as it says on his dressing room door. But he rejects that. You embrace it.
When we started,
you love your fans. He hates his fans.
That's what she said. The first thing he said to us when we were done recording the first episode was, I just want to tell you guys that I was so right. It wasn't like, good job. Or, that was great, guys. Or
I know how to pick talent is what I said.
He was like, I knew you would be great.
That reminds me, I got to put one of those up this week. All right. Well, listen, thank you very much for coming in on talking about this. Thank you for trying at least. I believe you that you did try because, you're a good friend. And that's what good friends do. And that's what friends are for. Good times and bad times.
And trying.
I'll be on your side forevermore. So I understand. But okay, it's his choice. It's his choice not to put it in. The editor also has something to do with it. There's a lot of filters to get through there. Yeah. But I thank you anyway. Congratulations to you. Enjoy your fame, guys.
Yeah, let us know about the Chicago thing. Like when it is.
Seattle
thing.
Yes, I'll give you a script. Okay. And no, but really enjoy it.
As he chews gum into the microphone.
I'm sorry.
That might be part of the
problem. I'm so sorry. This is for Barbara, if she's still there. Barbara's so funny. I love Barbara Schultz is one of my favorite
comments.
Because if you look at her comments, you would think she hates me, right? But she watches like everything. Apparently the sound is skipping out and the fucking picture's frozen again. So she's like, yep, sound is dropping out every few words. She goes, Merry Christmas all. I can't listen this way. I love Barbara. Because she's so New Jersey,
It sounds like I gotta go. I can't do. I gotta go. I gotta go.
I can't.
Sound's dropping out. I can't.
Yeah, I can't stand this. I love you. All right. Well, thank you guys. We'll get Rebekah in here next, okay? And then we're going to get through this, not through this like it's horrible, but I'm saying we're going to get to colder air. So Rebekah's...
Is that a spasm?
No, I was just, I'm hyperventilating because of the heat. I'm going into some kind of shock. All right, so Rebekah's next. So get the hell out. Thank you, Mike.
6 questions. I love you.
No, I love you too, Mike. I'm just busting your balls. All right, Rebekah's going to come in here. Rebekah Foster, you all know her. She has been on the show many times before. I did not realize that this is your first time here in this studio.
Oh, what the heck?
Yeah.
About me.
I could have sworn you were here before.
I've never met her before. Today was our first day.
I mean, you would think. I didn't even know. I guess last time I was on was 2022 or something? Something like that?
I guess. I thought you were on since then.
I thought I was too, but I was like, wait, no, it's been a minute. Yeah.
Okay.
So
it's been a minute.
I don't know. Colby remembers you from the shed. That was the last time Colby saw.
It was my first year living here. It was my first year living here. That she was on.
And then she looked very, very concerned in the parking lot, but I didn't know what she was doing. I didn't know her. I've never seen her before.
You saw her
so I just ditched her
at the old shed parking lot?
No.
Were you driving by?
I was in the red car.
Okay, I saw someone who looked like they were concerned.
She was the Mr. Magoo character who almost ran you over because her glasses fell off.
Wow.
Listen.
Hey, it's okay. I'm alive.
I am blind. That's okay.
Rebekah, your music career is taking off, and I love to see this. Another star that I discovered. Rebekah, I see you everywhere. You're at the what?
Go ahead.
No, I do.
People talk about you a lot.
Yeah.
What?
It's like, oh God, let's go somewhere else. That's that Foster girl.
Yeah.
No. They say things like, oh, it's Rebekah Foster. Let's sit down and have a Foster's. It's Australian for beer. Or they'll say, oh, this girl's good. Let's stay and have lunch or stuff. I've seen you at it was at Lark.
Mm-hmm.
I've seen you many times at the farmer's market.
Yeah.
And even before I see you sometimes, especially at the farmer's market, as I approach, I go, I know who that is. Very few people have an unmistakable sound. And when you're approaching a farmer's market and you're still a good football field and a half away, right? And you go, I know.
It's not very long.
I know who this is. And then you walk up and you go, I was right. That's something good.
Heck yeah.
Yeah.
Thank you, man.
You're welcome, ma'am.
She was singing when we first got here.
Miss American.
That's what she was singing.
And what was the song you were singing? What's that called?
That I was singing?
Mm-hmm.
Thunderstruck?
That was that guy over there.
No. When you first got here,
Don't know why?
Oh, Nora Jones. Yeah. Don't know why. Yeah.
Don't know why.
Didn't come. And your version of that's very good. I like the way you play with melodies and harmonies in that song. Very good song.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Now it's going to be stuck in my head for the next 24 hours, so thanks for that.
But
sorry, not sorry.
This is Christmas.
It is.
And we don't want to hear Nora Jones. We want to hear something about the baby Jesus.
Okay.
So what have you got for us?
So,
or don't you?
I thought I was gonna sing with Mrs. Claus and Mr. Claus, but I guess not.
Oh, if I knew that, I would have told them to stay.
So I don't know. Do you guys want to still sing along, or is that weird?
I don't know.
That's weird.
Bethany,
okay.
please.
It's all good.
Oh, don't ask me to sing. Don't ask me to sing.
I'm being serious. Don't ask me to sing.
Oh my God,
I'll sing when I'm being operatic with you, but not with somebody.
No, that was me going, what's the song you're doing?
So I'm gonna do.
Maybe Wendell Clarkson can join you. You know Wendell Clarkson?
Should I?
He's a fantastic vocalist.
Sorry. I don't actually know that many artists. It's kind of a problem.
Not an artist. It's
it's not. Never mind. I didn't just say that.
No,
sorry.
not.
Who's that?
Yeah. He's a local. Go ahead.
All right. So we're gonna do "Have Yourself a Merry Little Christmas."
One of my favorites.
Yes, I heard that. I was like, all right, cool.
There's three. Have Yourself a Merry Little Christmas.
Mm-hmm.
Please Come Home for Christmas. And it's not Silent Night. The other one, Oh Holy Night.
Oh, that's a good one.
Holy
Yeah,
night.
I love all the renditions. There's endless renditions.
Yeah. Well, and that's the problem with
sometimes
Christmas songs.
is good, but sometimes not. I don't know.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know.
Okay, so you're gonna do. What is it?
So have yourself a Merry Little Christmas.
Right. Have yourself a Merry Little Christmas.
And then I've done this before, but I figured it's been a couple years, so it's probably okay, So, Mary, did you know?
Oh, yeah, I remember.
Yeah.
I think you did that the last time we had you on.
I think I did. I was like, hopefully no one remembers, but if you remember...
Nobody remembers.
Glad you're back.
People only stick with the show for like a year, 2 tops, and then they move on to something else. So
really? I find that hard to believe.
Believe it.
Really?
Believe it.
Okay.
Nah, that's not
the
true.
only ones that stay longer move here to be part of the show.
Yeah, the ones that stay longer are actually they're patrons. Like they stick around
They're here for
longer.
the long haul.
Well, a lot of them, like the bulk of them. But no. But anyway. But there are people who are dying in the comment section. Do you know who Becky Dasulis is?
Oh my gosh, yeah, that's my boyfriend's mom.
Well, there you go.
Hi,
She
Becky.
said while we were talking and hadn't brought your name up yet, can't wait for Rebekah. So she's just moving us along, saying, "You people shut up."
She's like, "Shut up, please."
We don't want to hear from you. We want to hear from the star that you discovered, Rebekah Foster. Okay.
Do you know where the "Have Yourself a Merry Little Christmas" was first publicly?
Yep.
Where?
Well, it was publicly played, or who wrote it?
Well, not who wrote it, because it was.
Well, I can tell you that too.
Okay.
It was written by Irvin Schmeckelstein, and it was first played at the opening of Bamberger's in New York. Irvin Schmeckelstein. And it was played at the grand opening of Bamberger's in New Jersey.
Oh, it was in 1944. Judy Garland in "Meet Me in St. Louis."
Well, there you go. And the Judy Garland of Gettysburg, Rebekah Foster, is going to perform the song for us. Now, we're very excited about this, and
I might cry, but it's not because of your singing. It's because you have moved my spirit.
there you go.
Stop it.
You gave her a movement.
Oh.
Okay.
Ooh, I hear like reverb.
You hear a little reverb.
Here.
You hear a lot of things. Enjoy it while it lasts. Go ahead.
Have yourself a merry little Christmas. Let your heart be light. Next year all our troubles will be out of sight. Have yourself a merry little Christmas. Make the yuletide gay. Next year all our troubles will be miles away. Once again, as in olden days, happy golden days of yore. Faithful friends who are dear to us will be near to us once more. Someday soon we all will be together if the fates allow. Until then, we'll have to muddle through somehow. And have yourself a merry little Christmas now.
Yes. Beautiful.
Thank you.
That was very pretty. I love that. You know what it is? And shining star upon the highest bough. The highest bough. That's my favorite part.
Bow.
It's that whole run up to bow and then the
Yeah.
chord underneath it.
Yeah,
Can you do that?
Yeah.
Yeah.
How do I do that?
Just find
a lot of tension in the chord.
Yes.
Highest bow.
So was that F to E?
G7.
G7.
And then it's that one.
Yeah.
What is that?
Like brings it to rest.
Yeah.
C major 7. Something. Yeah.
You could be telling me Piscomedicus Junction, and I would think it was right.
All right,
C
great.
major minor 7, maybe.
It might be that. I can't remember what it's called. It might be that. C major 7 or C.
It's a C with a G in the bass.
7.
No, it's a C with a G in the bass. There's just a C chord with a G in the bass.
Oh, this guy knows.
Come on, people. All right, so that is really pretty though,
Yeah,
and your
very
voice
well.
is very
Yeah.
pretty, and especially with reverb on it.
Yeah, I know. I like it.
You got to carry a reverb machine around with you everywhere you go.
I do. I'm like not used to it. I'm like, ooh.
Mhm.
I like that.
It's a little easier to play, right?
Yeah.
Not play the guitar, but play with your voice.
Yeah,
when you
I
have the
started
reverb.
doing that. Like, I'm so bad with like electronics and stuff, and I got this mixer, and it was like, a year ago or something that I figured out how to like actually use the reverb and stuff. It's kind of sad, but so I'm on it now. All to say,
You got to get that. You get it makes everything sound wet. The reverb.
Yeah,
I love it.
There's a listener who just loves this Wendell Clarkson guy, and I want to give her a Christmas gift if you don't mind.
Okay, go for it.
Hold on, I have to belch. Sorry, I had to
Make room.
Didn't want to do that in the microphone.
Make room for air.
All right, so,
you let it our microphone.
Yeah, I let you guys pick it up.
Yeah, thanks.
If you don't mind playing just one verse into a chorus of that, of Wendell Clarkson. You just play, and then Wendell will sing. Okay.
Okay.
And this is for Jean Hutchison, who loves. She's probably not even watching, but I know she loves Wendell. If we could dim the
She just
lights.
commented yay.
Oh, she did. Okay, yay, good. So there she is. This is for Eugene. Merry Christmas. If you see the switch on that flipper there, just hit that so we can get some mood here. There we go. There we go.
Ambiance.
All right. All right, wait, hold on. Let me just.
Wait, sorry. What song am I playing? I'm so
You're playing the same song you just played.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
Just one verse, one chorus.
And this time, Wendell Clarkson is going to be performing on vocals.
Okay.
Okay. I'm just going to put that down on the guitar. If you want to harmonize with Wendell, that would be great.
That's fine.
I need the words.
Okay.
I mean, he needs the words. Oh, don't you need the chords?
No.
Okay. Don't mess up. Here we go.
Let me just start going.
Just start it.
Okay.
Give me once through.
Hi, I'm Wendell Clarkson. And from the Clarkson family to your family, I'd like to wish you a Merry Christmas. Have yourself a merry little Christmas. Let your heart be light. Next year, all our troubles will be out of sight. P7. Have yourself a merry little Christmas. Talk about colonoscopies can be gay. Next year, all our troubles will be miles away. Once again, as in olden days, happy golden days of yore. Faithful friends who are dear to us will be minor. Dear to us, you hit the clinker there, not me. Will be near to us once more. Someday soon, we all will be together. If the fates allow. Until then, we'll have to muddle through somehow. So have yourself a merry little Christmas now. Oh, have a merry little Christmas now. Thank you.
So there you go. That's Wendell Clarkson there.
All right.
I got to pay.
Was that a spitting rendition too?
That was something that will
Clarkson
never happen again on this show.
Is a makeup of his brain.
Gotcha.
Yeah, Wendell Clarkson doesn't exist. Okay. Okay, so now
okay.
what's
I was like, this
I just really like
Now
the
I
voice,
get it.
and now we use it all the time.
Gene says, let's talk about
Fissures.
Gene says, let's talk about hemorrhoids next.
Oh gosh.
Someone commented fissures.
I know. What is the next song on this beautiful sacred Christmas show?
Well, it's a Jesus song. I was like, I picked the wrong music for this show, man.
You really did.
How about Deck the Halls?
No, that'll take us down a dark path.
Yeah.
Do you know Please Come Home for Christmas?
Do
you ever do that one?
I could do Last Christmas, the cheesy
The Wham song? Or
the Wham one.
No.
Oh yeah, let's do Wham. I love Wham.
All right, I'd like to hear Rebecca's
that.
version of it. Okay,
Oh, gosh.
let's have Rebecca do it then. But you prepared this. I don't want to throw you off.
You already do
I mean, whatever you want, man.
No,
I'm here
okay.
for the
Well,
ride.
that is there. She is. She is a sport. Okay. Well, then go ahead and do whatever you want.
Okay. Oh gosh. Last Christmas. Okay, I'm gonna need help here though. Okay, so
Should we clap?
no, you should sing along with me.
Wendell Clarkson.
I don't know the words.
I don't know the words either.
I always skip that
Maybe
song.
we should've.
Christmas.
What's the
I
song
gave
that we
you
all?
my
What's the song that we all
heart.
know?
Very next day.
In the back there, anybody?
David, Jingle Bells.
No.
I am not the best like Christmas music connoisseur.
Deck
I don't
the
know. I
halls.
feel like I just spoke blasphemy, but yeah. So
Okay.
I don't actually know like
Do,
a ton.
do the one you had ready.
Yeah, do yeah.
do that one? Okay.
Do this one.
All right,
Okay,
all
let's be serious.
But this is
Okay,
a
there
project?
you have fans in the
It's a
audience.
Christmas show. Come on.
Yeah, I know. Okay, all right.
serious.
So we're back to Rebekah doing what she does best, which is serious singing. Okay, here we are.
As opposed to what we do.
All right. Cool. Now I got to keep a straight face. All right. This is Mary. Did you know? Mary, did you know that your baby boy would one day walk on water? Mary, did you know that your baby boy would save our sons and daughters? Did you know that your baby boy has come to make you new? This child that you delivered will soon deliver you. Mary, did you know that your baby boy would give sight to a blind man? Mary, did you know that your baby boy would calm the storm with his hand? Did you know that your baby boy has walked where angels trod? When you kiss your little baby, you kiss the face of God. Mary, did you know? The blind will see, the deaf will hear, the dead will live again. The lame will leap, the dumb will speak, the praises of the Lamb. Mary, did you know that your baby boy is Lord of all creation? Mary, did you know that your baby boy would one day rule the nations? Did you know that your baby boy is heaven's perfect lamb? The sleeping child you're holding is the great I am.
Yes, very nice, very nice.
Thank you.
You really have it.
Yeah,
And
you
know,
do.
your voice is since we first discovered you and shared you with the world.
He'll take credit for
Your voice has gotten much stronger.
Oh,
And you have
yes,
gotten
thank
more
you.
confident in your voice.
Oh, that's so good to hear.
Yes, and
Yeah, that's
it's-
okay.
sorry,
Let me
it's
just
graciously.
lift up your
Now you
nose.
could put. Let me just break your nose.
I'm
with
like
it.
talking down here
Yeah,
every time.
sorry about that.
It's okay.
No, but really, I mean, you've really gotten very good, and it's very nice to see you grow as a musician. Because Colby and I are recovering musicians, and Colby had a good deal of fame and fortune with his career.
No fortune and very minimal fame.
Well, it was more than I had, and
I don't even.
I would be.
have a
I'm not
talent
even
in music.
No, you don't. I would say I'm more of a frustrated musician. Colby is a recovering one, and you do have a nice voice. Don't put yourself down like that, because you sang along with the little Ground Top ad the other day, and you had a very nice voice. So
I did.
Look at her. She's like, when? I don't know what you're
I
talking
don't
about.
remember that at all.
Yeah, you last show you did.
I always sing along with it like a dork.
No, I know, but you actually sounded really good.
Oh, okay, cool.
You want to try it?
No.
I think you should play those.
Yeah,
the three little.
I'm not
When
singing
you're
it.
dragging us out of bed, the hairs must slip on your head.
Come on.
You
Now I'm
picture the
self-conscious.
20th
You want reverb?
No.
and you're happy once again.
We go back to last
Fight
Christmas.
the battle against being slow with little
Ground top bro. Oh, little ground top is so delicious. You know,
So
only
he basically used my
That's
worried
right.
about my talent to go
Called
into
a
his
segue.
commercial.
It's called a segue.
I really screwed you there, didn't I?
Yes, you did.
Little ground top is the greatest coffee you'll ever taste in your life. And it's made by Bantam Roasters at 82 Steinway Avenue.
With notes of cacao.
Here in Gettysburg, and with notes of cacao. And that cacao is pow. It will drive you nuts with how much you love it. You'll get those notes of cacao. You'll get the elderberry snodgrass, or what's it?
The toasted sugar.
Toasted sugar, roasted almonds, peanut buttered candy.
And a hint
of
pepper.
Of black pepper. Actually, I was drinking it the other morning and I slushed it around in my mouth and I said, oh no, duh, it's not black pepper, it's green pepper. That's what I detect notes of. Anyway, you can get it at addressinggettysburg.com/cafe. Perfect gift for the holidays. Better order quickly, by the way, because the holidays are fast approaching and they're not going to be able to get them out in time. So order your bags right now. That's addressinggettysburg.com/cafe. Or you can stop in at Bantam Roasters and pick them up yourself and make sure that you don't miss the holidays. That's Little Ground Top. You'll love it. I love it. We all love it. We all love ice cream. All right. So anyway, what was I saying?
Now I gotta try this coffee.
You really do.
I've been to Bantam Wait, is this like brand new though?
It's July. No, actually, I think.
But I don't think they have it in like you can get a drip
You can't
of it.
order it.
You have to
get a bag and make it at home.
Oh, you can't just like go to the countertop.
No.
Oh,
when are they gonna put it in the countertop?
Eventually, I'm sure they'll be like, "Wow, this is so popular. We ought to offer."
Well,
it.
you know,
the thing is, I think every day they only have like. Because if you look on the top of the grinder, it's got, Colombian or Mortadellin or, what's it?
Well, it's the best
Honduran.
named coffee they have, for sure.
Oh, it's definitely the best named coffee. Absolutely.
For Gettysburg?
For anything.
I agree.
Yeah.
Matt and I had a long discussion on this. I think we both think I missed my calling.
Yeah, I think you did because you named a couple. Don't name.
I wasn't going to give it away. I got you, buddy. I got you.
But anyway, people really like it. That's all I'm saying there. And by the way, speaking of discounts and stuff, you might notice if you're watching here, right under the show is T-shirts and stuff, and we've now connected our store directly to YouTube so that when we're talking about things like, if you hear, oh, how about this? Like we're doing a show and you just hear this.
Cool.
And you're like, oh man, Tim Smith, cool. He's wonderful. Well, Addressing Gettysburg has a Tim Smith cool T-shirt.
Did you make a House That Loaf one? Oh man.
We don't have a House That Loaf, but we are working on some new designs for 2025. So you can order a T-shirt directly here through YouTube now. And you better do it quickly because we are having a sale store-wide on orders $50 or more. And you got to do that quickly, though, because you're running out of time to get it before the holidays. So get something for the Gettys nerd in your family. Okay, Rebekah, where are you playing next? Anybody's coming around? Are you playing at the Christmas festival?
I am not.
That is a travesty.
I know, but I'm trying to think. I think they asked me like a couple years ago, but it was going to be outside. And I played outside around Christmas time, and it's
awful.
It's not my jam.
It doesn't. It's not as good as it looks on New Year's Eve.
No,
Fingers get cold. It's hard to do things.
Last time I did something like that, I was like hunched down every other song in front of this teeny little heater.
Yeah.
30-degree weather.
Yeah,
and
you need your fingers for that, and then the guitars go out of tune.
I love the idea, but like realistically, I'm just like, I don't know. You know?
No, I hear you on that.
Yeah.
I hear you.
Do you always play with a guitar or do you sing without it sometimes? Or
Yes. I mean, so most of the time this is what I do, but I do play with my band. once in
She
a
has
while.
a band.
What's the
when
name of
we
your
have
band?
shows.
The Rebekah Foster Experience?
No. I actually, what's funny is they wanted my name in it, and I was like, no, I want this to be like its own thing.
Oh, you didn't want to be the star.
No, I mean, like I do, but I don't. You know what I mean?
I have to
Yeah.
say, I do like you as a solo artist. Here's a taste of her band.
Wait, what? Thanks, Matt. Appreciate ya.
No. I haven't heard your band, but I'm sure they're good if they're playing with you.
Yeah, so it's like rock and roll, which is rock and roll super fun. Oh my gosh. It's
Are you
like
the
a
singer?
totally, yeah. I'm the lead singer. So we'll do things like, I mean, we've done covers from Queen to, I'm blanking right now because that's
all
what
right.
happens, but like
been a long
stuff like
day.
that. Yeah, it's been a long day. So, but then most of our stuff is all songs that we've written. So yeah, it's awesome. And it's like pretty much all rock stuff, which I love.
Nice.
So yeah.
All right. So you don't have any gigs coming up before the new year, or you do?
I have just like a private one coming up, but then after that, I have one coming up January 13th at the Sign of the Buck. Have you guys been there yet?
Yeah, I love that
Oh my
place.
gosh,
It's
I love
very
that
good.
place.
Yeah.
The food's great. So they just keep having me back. So yeah.
Good.
Great.
And you're coming to the holiday party this
I
week.
am, yeah.
Yes,
Excited
very
for
good.
that.
It'd be nice to have you bringing your boyfriend.
Yep.
What's your boyfriend's name?
His name is Joey.
It's my nephew's name. It's a good name. Good solid name.
Yep.
Good solid name.
Yep.
Good.
Agreed.
Very good. How long have you guys been together?
Oh my gosh. Coming up on, we argue about the exact timeline, but I'd say it's been about a year. Yeah.
Okay. Very good.
So-
And you're still, you can still stand
Still
him?
like each other?
Yeah.
Yeah, we still like each other a lot.
That's
yeah,
a
he's
lot.
great.
Okay, good. Good. Very
Yeah.
good. Well, I'm glad to hear that. Because I think you met him shortly after I met Cindy. We bumped into each other at the produce aisle.
Yeah, we did.
And we were talking.
Always
and
at the grocery store.
I know.
It's like every time.
And
yeah.
we were talking about this, and we were like, no, I think I met somebody good this time.
Yeah.
This time.
Yeah.
We met somebody good, and it's nice
Yeah,
to be able
it's
to
like
say that
still
finally.
good. Yeah.
At least you didn't have to wait till you were 45 to say that. I did.
Yeah. I mean, yeah.
Yeah.
How old are you, if I may ask?
62.
I am 62.
Yes.
Don't I look great? Thank you
look
very
great.
much.
Fantastic for 60. No, you're like 22, right?
Thank you. Actually, that means a lot too. No, I am 29.
Oh, you are?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
No, I thought you were in your early
Getting up
20s.
there.
Okay.
I feel like that, but no.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Under 35, everybody looks the same.
Well,
I know. Is that true?
Well, once you
think?
hit a certain age, it's harder to tell.
but she's
Yeah.
got a great head for sarcasm.
She does. No,
I
she's
just
very
met
funny.
her today, and she like clicked in like immediately
Yeah.
to my shenanigans. So I
No, that's why we
Same
like having her
girl.
back on.
yeah.
Same here.
Yeah. All right. Well, listen, we'll see you on Saturday. So if you're coming to the party on Saturday, you can see Rebekah, meet her, tell her you love when she comes on the show and sings, and maybe she'll come on a little more often.
And
okay?
try to embarrass
Yeah, heck yeah.
Joey.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
Oh my gosh,
interrogate
this is
Joey.
gonna be fun.
Right. Interrogate Joey.
I told him, I warned him. I was like, hey, just be prepared, man. He's like, all right, let's do it.
Yeah. All right, so we're going to take a break. We'll come back real quick. We'll talk about the party, and then I got some thank yous and stuff like that. We'll start a new feed for you. We'll be right back after these words.
Aren't you glad you used Dial? We are too. We'll be right back. Seems like we haven't seen you in forever. Welcome back to Addressing Gettysburg Today. Here's Matt.
Okay, so it is, of course, as we come to the end of the show here, Cindy is in, and Cindy and Bethany. Although I'm gonna guess more Cindy than Bethany. You've been working on the Christmas party. I don't know.
Oh yeah, it's all Cindy.
Oh, it's all
I
Cindy.
haven't done anything.
Right,
There's really
so
not
it's
much
all
to talk
Cindy.
about.
Well, Cindy, tell us. No, well, we got a couple things though.
Yeah.
So we did a survey to see how many people are eating.
Yes.
How many people are eating? Percentage, like rough.
It's like 90%.
90% of the people are eating. Good.
Why would you not? Their food is so
The
good.
others are
We ha-
undecided.
oh,
Nobody
you've eaten
said
there?
no.
You've eaten there?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. I've yet
I
to
did
eat there.
their soft opening.
Okay.
Yes,
Through
I
the
remember
chamber.
that, the
Yeah.
chamber. No, nobody said no. The
Okay.
couple that said
that they didn't say they weren't. They said they were undecided. So I bet you they're going to turn into eaters as well.
Oh,
all right. So here's what we need to make sure everybody who is eating is aware of. So it's going to be very busy there.
Very busy. Well, they have a couple of events going on in the bar, which is just adjacent to the restaurant. The room that we're in, while it is private, I would more call it semi-private. And we're also going to be spilling into a separate room next door simply because of the size of the group that will be there this year, which is wonderful. But with that, it's also open to the public. And we have to be kind to our servers. So we want to make sure that it doesn't take them 5 hours to check everybody out. And while they will have handheld devices to be able to help with that, we just need to, be a little bit mindful of the amount of things that are going on at that place at one time. So anyone who can bring cash, they will appreciate that. They also did just have an ATM machine installed right outside of the restaurant doors so that you are welcome to use that if you did not bring cash with you. You can pay by credit card, but of course, just being mindful of their time is super important. So, like I said, a couple things going on in the bar. So our party's from 6 to 9. The bar has something going on from 5 to 7 and from 7 to 9 as well. So it's just going to be a very busy night at the Barn Resort, but a lot of fun.
And of course, our group is the most well-behaved group ever.
Always.
Should we park in a certain spot? Certain area?
In the parking lot.
Yeah. The parking lot, as you pull up.
I mean, like, the parking lot's freaking huge.
Park where there's a space.
I would just,
That's generally how parking lots work.
Go as close to the...
I thought we were friends today.
Do you want us to teach you how the bathroom works?
So for those who haven't been there before, for those who haven't been there before, you're going to park as close to the front of the barn. It will be evident to you. As you can, because you do have to walk a little bit to get up into the doors.
Right.
Once you go in the front doors, right to the right, you'll see a down escalator, and you just take that downstairs, and the restaurant and bar are in the lower level.
And I do believe we do have some good news about you that we might want to share with the audience.
We can.
You want me to do it? Cindy is starting her first day at the Barn Resort on Monday.
Wow.
Yes.
New job for Cindy.
New job for Cindy. Queen of the Barn is the title.
Yeah.
Is it really? I like it.
That's what I call it.
You should go with Empress.
Comes with a crown and everything.
Yeah.
I think you should go with Empress.
Empress of the Barn.
That's kind of like tyrannical a little bit. Queen sounds friendlier.
Yeah, Empress is a little iron-fisted. Although, they have acquired a couple of other properties along the Emmitsburg Road there. And
it's going to be the place to be.
Yeah. So we'll see.
I'm very excited for you.
I'm very excited for her, too. It's closer to home, number one. So it's not a long drive. And I think it's going to be a much more pleasant experience working for them than she's had before. So I'm very happy for you, Cindy. And of course,
thank you.
Everybody's going to have to go there and say hi to Cindy now.
Yeah, is this something like when we go in, we can say, I know Cindy? And I have like...
Can I get a
dessert
room comped? All right.
I'm going to say probably not.
So that's...
I just want dessert. That's really
just dessert.
So that's what we have there. Okay. I have a lot of thank yous that I'd like to get in. I always do this at the end of the year.
Oh, this is from you?
This is from... Yeah.
Or is it from the
No, I'm
public?
thanking people.
Okay.
Yes. This is the one time a year where I thank everybody.
Okay.
And so it's very long. So if you'll excuse me as I go through this here, if you want to applaud for people, or you could hold your applause to the end, whatever you guys decide. Here we go. First of all, I have to...
You can do it, buddy.
First of all, I have to thank our sponsors for the year, the Gettysburg Museum of History, of course, for the Historian Seminary Ridge Museum and Education Center, History Fix, Jonathan Lucci for the Heavens Falling. He advertised the Heavens Falling is what I mean, but also thank him for writing the book because people really like it. Mike Scott Voice, Billy Webster, TR Historical, Good Trouble Entertainment, Civil War Trails, The Badge Maker, and I hope I didn't forget anybody. Dave Bussiere of TR Historical for booking guests. Ladies and gentlemen, there is no one, including myself, who is more responsible for keeping the AG machine going than Dave. Dave books the guests and other schedule-related things for me. He keeps me on track. He keeps me strategic. He helps me strategize. And if you like Addressing Gettysburg, you really need to thank Dave, as I do. Check out TR Historical online at Civil War events throughout the season. Mike Stretch. Mike Stretch is the guy I go to when I have a website need, when I have a design need, and he and I have teamed up. He had his t-shirt shop, the Heritage Depot, and I said, Mike, instead of you running yours, instead of me and mine, why don't we combine the two together? We'll do better that way. We'll have more to offer the audience if we did that. We've got t-shirts there that are, of course, addressing Gettysburg related, Civil War related, World War II related, World War I related, all different types of t-shirts over there. And of course, you can click one of the little things, one of the thumbnails below the video now and go look and see what we have over there. And don't forget the Christmas sale that's going on. So thank you, Mike, for sticking with me all this time. Chris Gwynn and Jason Martz at Gettysburg National Military Park. Not only do they come on the show, but they are very supportive of our work on the winter lectures last year, and they've given Addressing Gettysburg a seat at the media table from time to time, and I appreciate it and look forward to working with them more in 2025. Bantam Roasters. The idea for Little Ground Top was actually spawned, did you know this, at the end of 2022?
No.
Yes, but as with many of the things that we do for Addressing Gettysburg, there is a long delay from conception to birth, about 9 months. And this happened, but the thing is, because things happen in due time, right? You get an idea in January, doesn't happen until March of the following year, because that was the time to do it. Little Ground Top, end of 2022, get all the way through 2023, we couldn't get our asses together. Finally, we're like, you know what? They're opening Little Round Top in July. We have to get this out by then. And we did. And so thank you guys for working with me on that. We've made $50 million so far off of Little Ground Top sales. So that's very nice.
That's great.
Yeah. Casey Turbin and Steve Byers for the film club and the book clubs, respectively. These guys are a dream to work with because they take the ball and run with it. And the people who are in the clubs really enjoy it. It's a great way to meet like-minded people for those of you out there who are not part of it. And I highly recommend joining one or both of them, and it's free. And there you go. Lewis Trott. We had a tough year with all the permit nonsense. And I was certainly convinced at that point that Lewis is dedicated to the Get Out of the Car tours. He was crying more than I was crying over the whole thing. But mostly he's dedicated to all of you who come to them. He was saying, as we were not doing them when we should have been doing them, I really miss seeing everybody. We have to figure out a way to do it. He even offered to pay the fees, but I wouldn't let him because it wasn't about that. It was just the principle. He really believes in the honor and the valor and the sacrifice of the American warrior, and he believes even more that their stories need to be shared with you as freely and often as possible. He's become a great personal friend to me and a vital part of the Addressing Gettysburg team. So thank you, Lewis. To the great team at CWI, the Civil War Institute at Gettysburg College, for letting us cover the summer conference again. It's always a fun time, and that's because of the great job that they do. To the LBGs and other historians and guests who come on the show repeatedly or even just once, they are what makes the show. I don't know how I got so lucky to never have a boring guest, but I'm happy I have had them, and I can't wait to share more history with the audience through them, basically there, etc. To Cindy for booking the guests for AG today and all the behind-the-scenes things she helps me with, and for having the balls to do what did I write here? And for having the balls to do the need with Beth just because I said I thought the news with Beth just because I thought it would be a good idea. Thank you for trusting my genius, Cindy. And of course to the people in the back there, and you, Bethany, Colby, 6 Questions, Debbie, who come to the studio in your free time to help me do this show every week. I always complain about doing all the work during the week by myself, but that work wouldn't actually work if I didn't have you here with me. So thank you very much. You guys are a lot of fun to work with, and I hope you stick around. To the anonymous donor who helped me replace and upgrade the studio equipment, many Many, many thousands of thanks for that. To Peter Imhoff for the gift of his old video equipment. To Tim Day for his sage advice and founding the nonprofit designed to support our educational programming, which you'll be hearing about soon. It will support things like the Get Out of the Car tours and future video productions. To the freeloaders who only consume the free content. You matter too, and I value your regular views and listens and comments, and I hope that you will one day join our Patreon, not for me, but for you. And that leads me to the greatest gifts of all, our patrons. I say it often to you in the State of the Show shows, but it bears repeating. You have given me a life that I love. I dreamed of fame and fortune as a kid, and I'm happy I never achieved it, because what you have given me is more rewarding than that life ever could have been. I've met so many of you over the years. Many have become friends, and I cherish those friendships. Many of you remain faceless to me. You don't interact. I'm not even sure that you listen to the Patreon content, but you stick with me, and I cannot express accurately to you how much that means to me. I also want to make sure that the patrons who have quit at some point throughout the past year, I want to make sure that you know that I appreciate what time you did spend with us over there. And finally, I want to give a big old middle finger to whatever powers that be that ruled 2024 and took from us two great men and great friends, too many, Peter Carmichael and Rick Schrader. Many of you know them from listening to the show. Those of us who knew them when microphones and cameras weren't on knew immediately that these were men who offered their friendship and support sincerely. Both Pete and Rick were tremendous supporters of mine, always there with words of encouragement, an idea, or a connection, none of which I ever asked for. They just did them. I didn't know them for long, but I love them as friends, and I thank God that they touched my life when they did. So that is it for 2024 here at Addressing Gettysburg, ladies and gentlemen. I hope you've enjoyed it. We've had fun with you. I hope you've had fun with us. And if you didn't have fun with us, you probably stopped watching anyway. So that's it from all of us here to all of you there. Merry Christmas, Happy Hanukkah, Happy Ramadan, Happy Kwanzaa, whatever the hell you celebrate. I don't care. Happy holidays, Happy New Year. We'll see you in 2025. Adios.
AG Today's opening theme is written and performed by Colin Southfield and the Mushroom Country Band. Bumper music is arranged and performed by Billy Webster and sometimes Kevin McLeod. AG Today is produced by Matt Cowlery, Bethany Gingling, Debbie Jones, and Sidney Compton. Engineered by Colby Sumner and maybe sometimes someone else. Guest accommodations are provided by the guests themselves. We'll need a couple thousand patrons to be able to put people up in hotels. Speaking of patrons, maybe you'd like to become one. You'll find plenty of perks over there, not to mention hundreds of episodes that will help you further your Gettysburg and Civil War education. So go to patreon.com/Addressing Gettysburg. I'm Huevos Grande, the voice of Addressing Gettysburg. Thanks for listening.
Tear coming down because of you. I love you so much.
Aldersman, Protestant.
This concludes our broadcast day.
But it was too late.